Oh shit.
Wait, I'm gonna.
Hello.
listen
Oh
to
my god, the
music.
Wii Shop
No,
music.
it's different this time.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
What?
what?
Is it holiday
Is it?
music?
Oh yeah, that's cute.
It is holiday
Okay.
Aw.
Feliz Navidad Wii Shop. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Oh my
I
god,
like that we're all at
I'm
the bottom of the
missing.
screen.
Why is the
Hey.
professor here?
Who's Mari?
She's right
Oh, I
here.
am there.
Oh no.
Yeah, you were just behind someone.
Just seeing her like
Mari's
peek out.
fucking killing Roma.
That's true.
Yeah, honestly, she's jumping him.
That's never changed.
Jump him! Jump him!
Cat on cat violence.
Get
Get
him.
him. Get his ass. Get his ass.
Wait,
Get his
wait.
ass.
Theo,
What?
did you participate in the Secret Santa?
He didn't.
Seize
No.
him.
Theo's just vibing.
He's
Seize
here for
him.
emotional
Switch it with
support.
Mari then. Make Mari bigger and Theo small.
That's
Yeah,
true.
no, you should just be
Small.
like, put Theo like outside the window or something.
No,
you could
Put him on the casting couch.
You should put him in the fireplace.
Put him in the fireplace.
Yeah, I'll be
Someone
next to
else
Sleepy.
has to be next to you. Hang on. Sleepy.
Can I be the
Sleepy,
tree
I'm here.
topper? Can I be the tree
you
topper?
can be the tree topper.
What about
Yay.
There we go.
Tree topper. I'm
toasty.
Can we
Cats
scoot
love
it over?
fireplaces.
We also separated the lesbians, if we're being honest.
Yeah.
Well, they just
Oh.
changed just
Well, they
now.
just changed. So, like, what do you want me to do about that?
Also, Iris is
Because I
like,
didn't realize
didn't
that
have Roma
everybody
there.
was using the chippies from Nox.
Okay, you know what? Hold on.
Mari, I was looking out for you. I was
Thank
like,
you.
get this
Thank you.
imposter
My
away from
gosh.
our
Get
lineup.
him out of here.
I'm not an imposter. I'm a viber.
Bro.
I'm like the
Among
secret
the
third
Christmas.
option in
Among
Among
Us.
Us.
Among Us.
Then why didn't you
Am I on the
submit a
couch?
fan fiction?
yeah.
Yeah,
Can you
you-
Like I
do
said,
that
you know,
action while we
you know
get
how
over,
in,
and then we
in
just read
Among
it at
Us,
the end?
you know,
It
in
didn't
Among
have
Us,
to
there's
be
like
a
three
secret
options.
option. You could just be in the thing.
You know, there's innocents, there's crewmates, and then imposters. I'm the third option, the viber.
The way you
The
said
vibe
innocence
there.
was kind of racially charged. And I don't know why.
Oh!
I didn't like it.
Are
Put
you
all-
looking
put all
like
the
for
fake-
something or what's up? Like
Put all the
what?
fake
Yeah.
characters on the couch together.
Oh yeah.
All right.
We're just
let me-
spreading ourselves around the room.
Yes,
Me-
but like,
me
like
and
as if
Sleepy
it's
are the
like
No,
lesbian
it's kind of
elves that
cute.
come
Yeah, we're
during
like
Christmas.
hanging out. Yeah.
Yes, it's
Oh,
like
wait,
it's
you
like a
should put me
natural
on the
scene.
ceiling.
On the ceiling.
Well, she does
Put her
have
behind
wings,
the
so she
check
could
Yeah, why
fly.
not?
Like the chat box, like she's peeking.
Can she be the elf on the shelf?
Oh, shoo!
Make you the elf on the shelf.
I
Oh,
think
wait.
you would be a good elf.
I can't put you guys in the back because
Yeah.
in the screen, the whole like people are gonna see like the reading, so they gotta like.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, I forgot
Yeah.
about
That was
that.
fun
I
for a
forgot
little
about
bit.
that. Yeah,
We
it was fun
tried.
for
It
a
was
bit.
goofy, silly.
Sorry, guys.
I can tell you still wanted to put Roma in the fire.
Multi,
Yeah.
Multi, can you put Roma in my hand?
Roman in
Oh,
your pocket.
Make him really tiny though.
Yeah,
Really
really
tiny.
small in my hand.
There you go. He's like a little gingerbread man. There you go.
Aw.
What
One
about-
lives
does
on
Iris
Greer Lane.
know?
Iris is just gonna stay up there away from
I'm
us
just,
because she
I'm just up
betrayed
here,
us,
I guess.
Yeah, she's a traitor. Stay where
Wait,
you
hold
are.
on, Iris. You gotta switch to Zach.
Yeah. You
Oh
should be
shit!
that.
Yeah,
Oh my
you're
God, Elise.
right.
Yeah, it's post.
Can Zadak be in my hand, please, 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 please.
Why do you like him so
I'm
much?
Zadak's biggest fan. I'm Zadak's biggest fan.
Zach
She's
is
my
funny
biggest
as
fan.
Hold on, let me.
I like
let me-
I'm signed up in the fan club and everything.
She was my first follower on everything.
There we go. There.
And and Zadak's second and third.
And third, thank you for all the bot accounts.
Wow, you got a
God.
Zadak fucking
Are you
action
putting
figure.
Zadak between the
The
two?
floor-
So happy.
Florbos.
Oof.
Lesbians are
No,
just
he's
shaking
in
their
her
florbos
hand.
around.
Yeah.
Every sapphic deserves a special little twink that she loves.
Exactly.
This is so true.
Bro.
So just so people watching, this is what we're gonna be doing. All of us except for Theo wrote fanfics for one person here, and so I'm gonna roll names. We're gonna have the fanfic on screen, and the person is gonna read their fic, and once they're done, they're gonna guess who wrote it for them.
Are you gonna link us the AO3 or how are we
After.
reading?
I think it's as we're.
Wait, we
reading, we'll
published
link it.
these?
I did.
Yeah,
What?
yeah. These are for public eyes.
What?
So-
Oh! Wait,
Okay, I didn't know that was the instruction. Where was the instruction listed?
We just learned this. We just learned this.
Yes.
I don't even know
I'm
how to
so
use
glad.
AO3. I only
No,
know
multi-
You have
multi-
an account?
Multi's posting it on
Okay,
the other.
multi.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
Multi's stealing all of our writing credits?
Yeah.
Oh man.
He can go back and
I
edit
should
and
have
probably
wrote
put
a
who wrote
sappy
what.
author's note. Fuck.
Yeah, you can't
Oh,
put the who wrote yet because obviously.
Yeah,
this
not
was-
yet, but you
Yeah,
can
yeah.
edit post-publishing.
I wanted to put a note that's like, hey, sorry for the long update. I got into a car crash. I am
Sorry, I went to jail.
I was
went through Depression
arrested.
era, but here's
I like-
here's a update after 3 years.
I like how Q is just a mess.
A big Q.
cute.
You.
Just call him Cubert.
Cubert.
You know, I'm gonna have the fic. I'm sharing the screen with the music. I'm gonna put the fic up so like, and you guys can read it on my. Just look at my screen.
Okay, we're spinning now.
Yeah,
or-
we're spinning. Yep. Let's see who gets. Who's gonna be
Alright.
first one to
God,
read?
I'm still listening
Oh.
to music.
Please not me. Please not me.
God, please let it not. be.
Thank God.
Wait,
Oh.
I'm not on this list.
Oh, you're not. Oops.
Oh,
Oh,
I got Dreamy twice.
I think that means you should go first.
No.
Wait.
We're gonna reroll. I
Dreamy
fucked
All
up.
right, it seems like Mari has
Real.
Alright,
has
reroll.
I don't want to
Given
go.
herself-
Okay,
It felt
okay.
like it
I
was
didn't
rigged
find
against
music
me.
Where's
yet.
Theo?
Oh
God.
shit! Astrid.
I was sweating bullets. Okay,
I did not
Astrid.
want to go
Alright.
first. So how are we doing
Well-
this?
Let me get the asterisk fic up, and then you read it.
You just
Imagine
you
it was
read
f-
your own fic, and then guess. who
Imagine if it's from Malty and just says "fuck you." That's-
That's it.
1,000 words.
All right. Let me.
It's
This is
just
a
a hate
thousand
poem
word-
dedicated to Ollie.
yeah.
I couldn't write anything with Ollie. Sorry. Wouldn't be
Ollie is
possible.
toxic.
Oh, he's not toxic.
Oh, but the problem is we're not going to be able to hear the accompanying music with it.
No, you will.
Oh, okay.
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 Are you just making a new window?
Yeah.
Okay, yay.
Dun, dun, alright.
I love my Zadak figure.
Do any of you guys feel like you're about to vomit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
yeah.
no.
I made the horrible mistake of eating right before this, and now I'm like, uh-oh.
Oh,
Dang, I was
God, I
muted
didn't
like
think.
Theo, what the
My
hell?
Oh my
fanfic.
God. Are
Yo?
you guys okay?
What the fuck did you just post, Theodore, like this? I'm sorry,
it,
what?
Theo.
This is
What?
not helping your
Should
earlier.
we put you in this
post.
shirt? No, what is this?
Find this guy.
Should.
Find this guy.
Wait. Mari, did you see the earlier one?
No, what did
Go
you?
check the pin. Just go check
You-
the There it is.
Why
She's
is
already
it
seen it.
pinned?
Hold
She's
on. I
already
gotta.
seen it.
Yeah, I've seen
I,
this.
You
I
guys-
agree
yeah.
with you too, Shay. I also can't wait for us to read them fanfics.
Alright.
Yeah.
If we ever
You guys
Asterisk,
don't
it is up.
understand. I have to.
Can
I
I
appreciate
have
you
like a
guys.
copy so I can?
Wait,
Oh,
you
on my
have
own
to link your
screen?
AO3 account now, Multi.
Huh? What do you
He
mean?
literally just made it. I'm pretty sure it's ZXP fic. Yeah, ZXP.
Oh,
fic.
okay, I see.
Because
Yeah.
I'd prefer to read on my screen rather than trying to read through
All right,
the screen.
I'll send you the link.
Can we
It's
make
just
author's
easier.
notes for later?
Just go stream play.
Right.
Yeah, we could probably do that. We can go back and
Hey,
edit.
I want to add a note.
I will
There you
not
go,
be
Asterix.
editing mine later.
Alright, thanks.
She was like, I don't care.
Wait, Multi, did you just copy paste my entire thing?
No, I worked it out so it could fit the format.
Okay.
I'm too lazy to find more music. All right, good enough.
All right, just let us know when you're ready.
Where are these tags?
Oh,
Where's the stream for the
Wait,
music?
why does it say
Wait, where-
words are 20,000?
Wait,
'Cause that's all together.
there's, Like, all together.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Wait,
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 no,
where,
Asterix,
where
you guys
did
are
you,
all
reading this
toge-
for like
Oh,
the next 3
they're all
hours.
chapters. Okay, I see.
did
I
you
see.
did you link
Oh,
it?
they're all together.
No, he linked
Ooh.
it just to me directly, so I could read this.
Oh my bad, I didn't share my screen. I forgot. There you go.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my
I
God,
wanted
okay.
music.
Okay.
All right, Asterix.
Serious.
Story time.
God.
Yay, story time! Yippee! Yippee!
Yay!
I gotta turn down this music so I can hear myself.
Go ahead.
Not you, Theo. I'm just kidding.
All right.
I'm just kidding.
A battle was raging in Avalon, one of the several battles that had occurred in recent months, with each deciding the realm's future direction. The battleground was the Emerald Fields, located near the Goblins' former city. Strong gusts of wind blasted like a hurricane, causing explosions across the forest as ripped branches and splintered bark from the trees were hurled around in a frenzy. A spry ferryman darted from tree to tree, just avoiding the unexpected detonation of the branches he left behind. Dexima gritted his teeth as he turned to face the shadowy opponent, who was gleefully pursuing him in the game of cat and mouse. I wonder who it could be.
Can you do a voice, please, for the dialogue?
My Dexima voice is just incredibly deadpan.
This isn't Dexima.
No, well, first of all,
though.
there's someone
that's
not
fine.
We
Dexima
gotta hear
talking
it,
right
though.
now.
Oh.
Literally, someone not Dexima is about to talk.
Can you voice that?
Come
Gotta
on.
have
You're
a
a DM,
character
Mr.
voice.
You're a
DM.
DM.
Yeah,
Can I do the voice then?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Can I get advantage
for
on
it.
this?
go for it.
Alright. Are you out of tricks already?
All right, I'm just gonna sub Dreamy in for every line of this mysterious figure.
I love you so fucking much, Dreamy.
The shadow cackled as it nearly missed Dexima with a swipe, tearing through a thick branch of tree.
Come on, send out another one of your meager creatures.
Surprisingly, Dexima stopped leaping and turned to face his opponent, much to the Shadow Man's delight. The two charged towards each other in sync, but the Shadow was far faster than Dexima, almost like a blur. But the fairy had to remain focused. His next move would determine whether or not he lived or died. Once within range, the Shadow pushed a clawed hand through Dexima's chest, but the Summoner miraculously avoided death by casting the Blur spell, as the Shadow narrowly missed and Dexima rotated his body in a circle around the Shadow at the exact moment. Hell yeah, Dexima. I'm going to comment on this as I'm reading it.
That's fine.
That's perfect.
Mid-term, Dexima materialized his arcane longbow, which is already loaded with a gold mana-infused arrow thanks to Ruler's passive ability to bestow her magical energy to his attacks, and hurled it into the Shadow's helpless back. Upon contact, a blue explosion erupted, propelling Dexima across the forest until he banged his back on a tree. He grasped in anguish as he felt the air leave his lungs and dropped several feet to the ground. Dexima wanted to rest and catch his breath, but he knew such a simple attack would not stop the Shadow. With painful grasp, Dexima mustered the little strength he could summon and pushed himself up, sprinting into the trees. He ran as far as his legs could take him and hid behind a large tree to recover his strength. Placing his palm on his chest to regulate his breathing, Dexima immediately turned to look across the tree line, hoping to have momentarily escaped. Not over an hour ago, his party, which included his ruler servant, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how to pronounce the ruler's name.
Sanzang.
Okay, Sungzang. The orc leader, Ord, and the demi-servant, Emiya, was rushing to
caps.
drag... Do I have to shout his name? Is that how it works?
Then you gotta shout.
And the demi-servant, Emiya,
Thank you.
was rushing to Dragon Summit to speak with the master of the archer servant about possible alliance. Because their former ally, Iris, rest in peace, had aligned with herself with the Secret Order, they weren't sure if she had revealed their plans, so they needed to go to the Dragonborn settlement as soon as possible if they were to leave, if they have a sliver of chance in the war. Encountering the Secret Order on their journey was to be expected. In fact, they had made a contingency measures in case such an occurrence took place. But instead, they had encountered the Berserker servant, the six-eared macaque. Sungzang and Berserker said no words to one another as they immediately exchanged blows, while the rest of Dexima's party watched in awe of their ferocious duel. However, the macaque was never known as an honorable opponent because he retreated from Sungzang and created several clones of himself, and Sungzang did the same in response. Unfortunately, the monkey had created far more clones, and the remaining few that Sungzang couldn't stop chased after Dexima and the others. Thankfully, Dexima had only one clone to battle, and he split from the party to call forth his summons to aid him in battle. He believed that they could easily defeat his clone of a servant, but he had underestimated the strength of Berserker, and the imposter Monkey King ripped through his summons like tissue paper. Damn. Throughout their fight, Dexima burned through all of his summons, and his magic supply was tanking fast. He had hoped that one of the others would have ended their battle early and could assist him, but hearing the steady explosions in the distance, Dexima realized he would have to continue this war alone. Damn, he's taking it out. He'd hear the crunching of leaves and realize the clone had finally located him, but instead of exchanging blows, Dexama heard a voice cry out to him.
Shut there!
The macaque spoke.
Didn't think that bastard Monk's power would rub off on you!
Multi, can you take notes from Dreamy on how to voice the macaque from now on? Please?
Sure, why not?
Hell yeah.
Dexama didn't reply, not wanting to reveal his exact location just yet. There were a few moves he hadn't tried yet, but honestly doubted that it would be enough to overcome the gap between their powers. Monkey Clone scowled in frustration and with unreadable speed charged at Dexama.
Ignore me!
The Berserker delivered a powerful knee that tore through the tree and struck the fairy in the stomach, or at least it would have if it didn't fade through an illusion of the mage.
Walk!
The clone muttered as he saw Dexama sidestepping to his left with his palm out and sparked with green voltage. Lightning bolt! Dexama shouted, launching a stream of electricity at Berserker from a point-blank range. Berserker moved a block, his eyes wide with disbelief, but there wasn't enough time. He took the full force of the mage's blast, arcing backwards, and was going to be hurled across the forest, but the clone sank his feet into the earth, breaking the momentum. He wasn't going to let this stop his assault. The macaque grunts as he swings at Dexama, but finds himself striking yet another illusion, which leaves him defenseless to another attack from Dexama as he fired an eldritch blast at the servant's back. Frantic, macaque backsteps away, bends his knees, and launches himself yet again at the mage in an attempt to grab his skull, but like his past attempts, he once again slips the mirage. The servant was shaking in rage.
Stipple!
Unable to see through Dexama's mirror image spell, the mage, who leaped 30 feet above the macaque, now had his bow aimed at the servant, which shined with a brilliant golden light and that crept up Dexama's arm. Arcane multi-shot! Dexama shouted as a rapid-fire magical arrows erupted from his bow that rained down onto the macaque, causing an explosion to explode and a cloud of smoke to accompany it. Dexama landed to the ground with the hopes of stunning him just long enough for a final attack, but the bout was far from over. Dashing out of the dust cloud, macaque charged again, and Dexama responded with a flurry of arrow shots. The servant skillfully maneuvered past them, catching Dexama's arm and delivering a hard punch to his solar plexus, completely knocking the wind out of the fairy. Dexama grasped for breath, but he was greeted with the macaque's tail wrapping around his neck as it squeezed, causing Dexama's eyes to bulge. Ooh.
I hate spellcasters!
Berserker spat those words with marked disdain.
No one makes a fool out of me and lives!
He hoisted Dexama's body in the air and, like a practice dummy, began to punch the fairy in the stomach repeatedly. Every blow gave the sound of a shotgun round, and with each hit, Dexama gasped for air as his spit turned into blood that fell through his face mask. The macaque snickered, watching the man's misery as he curled his thick tail around his throat, tightening the hold with each strike. He began to wonder if he'd accidentally snapped his neck, or if his new training dummy would die from the onslaught of attacks. No, he had more satisfying ways to finish things. The macaque flicked the end of his tail, sending Dexama crashing to the ground. Dexama tried to move, but he couldn't. Breath still evaded him. The macaque leaped into the air until he was around 60 feet above Dexama. His figure shone against the moon's light.
Now you will die! Spear kick! Oh wait, sorry, heaven spear kick!
With boosted speed, the macaque launched himself down like a meteorite at the fallen mage. Upon the impact, the attack detonated, engulfing the landscape in a massive fiery explosion. A mushroom cloud rose from the epicenter of the attack, rolling with red and black smoke. An eager macaque waited to see what his attack had done to the Master of Ruler. As the smoke cleared, he was shocked to find his foot lay through nothing but dirt.
What is the meaning of this?
The macaque yelled. The clone looked around to see where his prey had gone this time, but the moment he turned his head, everything for the clone went dark, including his consciousness. Dexama, bloodied and battered, was carried by his servant, Songzong, who executed the Berserker clone with a single kick, removing the head from his neck. The corpse fell to the ground, its form becoming black and disintegrating into a puff of black smoke. Songzong gifted Dexama a frown as she watched her opponent disappear, but once they were alone, her expression turned to her typical careless smile. "Are you okay, my disciple?" Dexama looked down at his left hand, where his command seal is located, his one true signature to prove he's a participant in the Squirrel War, is now less bright. His eyes faltered as he let his arm fall to his side and gave a relieved sigh. Better now, he replied. Sorry for needing your assistance, ruler. I was overconfident. Songzong shakes her head. No need for apologies. This opponent is craftier than anyone we've encountered before. I'm just thankful to Buddha that I got here in time. Yeah, I didn't think these command seals were this powerful, Dexima said. Songzong nodded and began to walk Dexima away from the battlefield. But what about the others? Are they alright? Thankfully, we all remained together, so when I finished off my batch of hairballs, I quickly assisted with my other disciples. I see, muttered Dexima, letting loose the breath he couldn't realize he had been holding. That's good, but before he could finish his sentence, his last remaining strength gave out, causing him to crumble in Songzong's arms. It took a couple minutes for Songzong to notice her master had collapsed due to his injuries, but she remained unconscious. Because of her passive ability, his most critical wounds should heal over time, and once he awakens, she will treat his remaining injuries. Songzong smiled as she lowered Dexima's mask to allow him to breathe easily, and held him tightly as she walked, grateful for having saved her dearest disciple.
Yay!
Yay!
Wow, Dexter was so cool. What's he look like?
He
under-
kind of
What's
took
he
a
look
fucking
like
L.
under?
Cool.
He took an L, but he was really cool up until that
He was-
point. you
He
know?
was really
he was
cool
cool.
about it.
Yeah.
He tried his best. That's all we can
Yeah.
ask.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
Good job,
have an
Dexima.
idea.
Who do you think? Who do you think?
Oh yeah.
I think it's Q.
Why you
I
think it's
also
cute?
think it's cute.
Ooh.
Cute.
Me?
I also think it's cute.
Now, do people confirm or deny at this
Yeah,
point?
yeah.
Yeah, they can.
Cute.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
cute?
it's not me.
Oh.
I had a second
You
guess.
get
only-
you get 3 guesses and then.
Oh,
What happens if you
My-
guess wrong
my
all 3
sec-
times?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I
Look
guess I'll
stupid.
know by the end.
Yeah.
This is multi.
Then the person goes, actually, it was me.
Yeah.
Who do I think it would be?
Dude.
I'm gonna go
thought you
Dreamy
had a
just
writing
because
style.
the desire to voice.
Just because I did a good job voicing a crazy character. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say it is not me, and a hint that you should know that it's not me is they were saying a lot of D&D spells in here, none of which I
Yeah.
Wait,
know.
Drew!
Names.
Oh yeah.
And
Me
then-
oh
and
man.
then the last-
huge.
For real.
The last one I'm gonna
Handshake.
go with Malty only because it's Dexima's like spell list is in there.
Yeah.
I thought that was a kind of good giveaway, the whole spells, but
Well,
like,
like some of them were like more obvious than others, but it's like I don't remember if he ever actually used blur.
no, he
or-
hasn't. He didn't.
He hasn't, but I know he has it because
Yeah.
It
of
was written
the fight.
very technical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know any
Yeah.
D&D spells.
Now,
Not even
Asterix,
the-
let me tell you,
That's
buddy.
bad because you're a caster. You should know your own at least.
I know make food and water, okay?
I've heard that.
No. You know the hut. You know the hut.
You know,
hut.
you,
And
you
sending.
know, guiding
And-
bolt.
It's spiritual
Yeah, that's
weapon.
pretty huge.
Nope.
Revive.
yes.
Also,
Most
Asterix,
spellcasters know these days.
Merry Christmas.
I don't know what it's called.
This is
See, that's why I'm a
Thank you.
filthy
Food,
casual.
water.
Asterix. This is
Me
canon,
too,
by
me
the
too,
way.
Mari.
Yeah.
I was
Canon.
wondering. It's like
Oh.
because this was kind of like happening. It's like
fanfic then? What the fuck? This is.
Is it
fanfic.
considered-
Can you canonize
yeah,
the
there's
other
something-
fanfics that are here then?
Eh,
Wait, are
I
all
will
the
say-
fanfics canon?
no.
I will say.
I
I
don't
will say.
think so.
Why
I
not?
was gonna say.
Damn.
Say what?
I have thoughts on that,
Jesus Christ.
Okay, what are your thoughts? Let me hear.
but I can't voice them yet.
Okay.
I think mine is
Thanks for,
canon
thanks
too.
for letting me voice the crazy character.
Is
No
your
problem,
thoughts that you're
anytime.
sad that you lost a command seal?
I mean, did he have all 3 before?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, him being down to 2, like, that makes sense.
Okay.
And it's
Yeah,
Berserker.
join the club.
Like,
I'm down to 1.
Berserker,
I'm
like,
down to 1 too.
I wouldn't
have all
expect
3.
him to fucking win
No,
that
Mario
fight
used one.
on a 1v1.
He helped pretty
Yeah, you
well. He
used
probably
one.
helped
Gil.
out better than like most of the
Mario
Fakos
used
when we
one
had to
against
face him.
Gilgamesh.
But I'm Mari.
Okay.
But
Wait,
then
yeah.
Mari.
Oh, you're right. I am Mari.
Hi, Mari.
Funny joke.
Oh,
Yuzuki.
look whose turn is next.
It's
Well,
Yuzuki.
Good luck, Yuzuki.
Hey.
Get her move.
Yuzu?
Thank you. I'm just gonna move my.
You're
She
done.
sounds like a
So-
robot.
Oh my god, she's so
She's
far
dying.
away.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
I miss her already.
No,
Am I back?
There's no,
Yes,
there
yes,
you
you're
go.
back. You're back.
There we go.
My God! As soon as I said it, I was like, no! What if my mic's fucked up? I nudged it as by like getting my water. I was like, fuck! Did that ruin my mic? It did for a little
Uh-oh.
bit. Anyway.
All right, I'm gonna
You're
send
better
you the link so it's easier for you to read. This is your chapter.
Yay! Okay.
Let me get the song going. I believe it's this one. So let's see.
Oh, yippee! Oh my God!
It
You
sounds
know,
so
I'm the
nice.
perfect character right now.
I
to
like
read
the
this
tags
as.
are heart/comfort.
Aww.
Wait.
That's for all of them.
Stevie,
This is
I
for
wonder
everything. This is for
who
Could
everything.
this
you
would be
voice
about.
Avinia? Twiddles my finger.
Oh, yeah! Oh!
Please.
The matching
yay.
PFPs really work here,
no.
too.
Oh my god,
Let me
live
make
voice
sure
acting. Let's
the-
go.
Okay, the music isn't that loud. Sorry. There we go.
Okay. 1 month before Rosalia Keasley and Avinia Ellis encountered the monstrous thing with teeth and tentacles. Oh man, that thing. Anyway, well, Effie, look, a little round snow bunting. Hi, little guy. Ah, caca. Oh my god, I had to cough. A knight with fire red hair bounced up to the tree in front of them, gazing upwards with wide eyes and a beaming smile. A pale-haired and tan-skinned elf quietly watched her a few steps away. Rosalia and Avinia had traveled far north for their recent quest, to a small region that neither of them had ever been. Rosalia, true to her Kenku nature, had attempted to communicate with every bird they had seen. She only needed a quick listen to mimic their tones almost exactly. Avinia watched as... I don't know why I was saying my own character's name wrong. Avinia watched as Rosalia quietly as she continued calling at the bird. Huh? 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 Huh?
Dog bark.
Right. They had bundled up for the colder winter. Over her armor, Rosalia wore a bulky but functional dark red coat. Underneath, her clothes were almost the exact same, except for an additional pair of leggings. I can't compromise on any of my armor, she had insisted. The other part of the duo cared a little more for fashion over function. After all, she did have the benefit of standing on the sidelines more often. She had a long, dark coat over a layered black winter dress and a dark red scarf. She had quietly presented Rosalia a matching white scarf, who had received it with a flustered happiness and not taken it off since. Yeah, she wouldn't.
Rosa.
The night turned so fast that she almost got whiplash. Yes, my lady, is everything okay? Are you getting tired? She looks frantically up at the darkening sky. Oh my gosh, it's so late. I didn't even realize. Should we set up camp for the night?
I'm a little tired,
Vinny agreed.
but that wasn't the original reason I called for your attention.
She reached to her side and pulled out a piece of parchment, neatly folded and tied together with a piece of twine. She unfolded it to reveal a map of the area they were traversing.
I think we're almost at the house.
Rosalia turned to look at the map, bumping shoulders with Avinia as she did. She looked at the map with a slightly befuddled expression as Avinia looked at her. Her red hair gently tumbled over the scarf, framing her face. The cloud puffed in front of her face with each breath as she exhaled. The long bang across her face fluttered slightly with each puff. That right? Avinia blinked and mentally hit herself upside the head.
I'm sorry. What did you say, Rosalia? I got lost in my thoughts.
No, it's okay. I was saying maybe we should go there if you're feeling up to it, since they said we should see the thing at night. Vinia nodded in response. Rosalia gave her a signature dazzling smile before taking her lady's hand to lead the way. Rosalia determinedly marched to the location of a quest, a supposedly haunted house. All the information they had so far was that the house had been abandoned a few years ago, and that there was some kind of ghost appearing at night. It was a fairly isolated location and hadn't been of much interest to anyone until the quiet rumors of a hidden treasure underneath. The two adventurers would trade a cut of the gold, if it existed, to the person who provided them with the tip. That's so scary. Ghosts are so scary. She would make sure to take care of this problem swiftly so that Avinia could rest. Unfortunately, they had traveled so far from the town that they would probably have to camp outside in the cold before heading back in the daylight. She had packed extra hot stones just in case, to make sure that Avinia could at least have some comfort while they were out here. If it wasn't enough, she'd keep a fire going through the night and make sure Avinia could sleep well. Oh my god, she would have those hot stones. She would think they're the coolest thing ever. Glancing back, Rosalia saw that Avinia was moving slower than usual. Rosalia felt bad knowing that her partner was probably tired from their hours of walking. Rosalia stopped suddenly and turned to Avinia. Rosalia firmly wrapped one arm around Avinia's legs, whoa, and another on her back and smoothly picked her up in a princess carry. Oh my god, I'm so cool. She carefully adjusted their position before continuing to march toward the house. Problem solved. She's so cool.
Yeah.
20 minutes later, yeah, I'm allowed to glaze her. She's so cool. I love Lady Knights. Avinia's boots reunited with the snow. She put a hand on Rosalia as she steadied herself and maintained her gaze on the ground until she felt her eccentric heartbeat slow to a normal pace.
Thank you.
Avinia said to the snow. The house towered, well, more like crumbled before them. They had been told it had been abandoned for a few years, but it looked in much worse condition. Much of the house was exposed to the elements, with walls and roof broken down. The climate in this area was harsh, and the house must not have been built for it. Rosalia looked at the house with a determined expression, and then back at Avinia. Of course, I'll always take care of my lady. Let's solve this ghost problem quickly, and then you can rest. She strode forward into the dilapidated house. Hello? Anyone here? The other carefully followed after her, brushing a hand along the house's walls. There wasn't much dust. The precipitation coming through the open roof must have washed everything clean. The foyer and the hall were surprisingly empty, with only a few large pieces of furniture. So, it seemed like the house had been vacated before it fell to ruins. The haunting most likely started during the previous owner's stay, requiring them to move out of their home. So, something might have happened that caused a ghost to spontaneously form. Or possibly, it was a long-lived ghost that had slowly accumulated enough power to start being bothersome. Avinia tried to recall what they knew about ghosts as they proceeded upwards. Some ghosts could be resistant to fire and physical damage, which might be bothersome for Rosalia.
Rosa,
She had looked up to warn the knight of this information and suddenly realized that Rosalia was moving very cautiously. The roof was intact in this area, which meant that it was suddenly very dark. Avinia reached forward and tapped part of Rosalia's armor with a light spell. Rosalia looked back and gave her a small smile before moving forward more confidently.
Rosa, just so you know, the ghost could be resistant to fire and damage from your sword.
Oh man, really? Rosa glanced back with one of her signature determined smiles. Her hand rested on her sword, ready to leap into action at any moment. That's okay, I'm sure I can take care of it. Okay, well, Avinia was not exaggerating. This was proving a little hard to take care of. They had found 2 banshees in one of the bedrooms, twin sisters cursed to a life of cold eternity. Oh, that's awful. They're in Canada. Their faces twisted and contorted in a terrible visage, and they occasionally burst out into screams. One of the banshee's screams had turned into a horrific wail, reverberating dreadfully through the duo's bodies and minds. Although Rosalia was able to withstand the wail, Avinia immediately collapsed. Sorry, Rosalia had managed to get her consciousness back, but she was still shaky and incapacitated and hunched in the corner. The knight stood in front of her lady, sword brandished and fire dancing in her eyes. Rosalia lunged forward and slashed into the first banshee. The banshee locked eyes with Rosalia and for a brief moment seemed terribly frightening. Rosalia shook off the feeling and stared back with an intense resolve. The second banshee was approaching from where she had been pushed into the far corner of the room. Rosalia saw something sail into the air, way too high to hit, and crash into the roof. A portion of the roof above the banshee crumbled, casting it in waning sunlight. She hissed and contorted, attempting to move out.
We can't wail in sunlight.
Avinia's voice sounded weak. Rosalia had to get her lady out of here. Rosalia held her stance and slashed again. The banshee grabbed for her arm, but she sidestepped smoothly. The other banshee flew forward in rage, but Rosalia had sidestepped in such a way to block her path to Avinia. Rosalia slashed the first banshee again. Her sword slid through the banshee with a little more power than before, and the banshee let out a final dreadful cry before dissipating into the air. Just one left! Rosalia moved to fully block Avinia and raised her sword against the remaining banshee. This one had barely taken any hits so far. Oh my god, welcome raiders! Hi, Bookworm! We're reading fan fictions.
Mm-mm.
And I'm in the middle of mine, and I'm so happy. And I'm gonna continue. The Banshee's face twisted and deformed until it looked uncanny, but Rosalia didn't even feel an ounce of fear. She stepped forward and swung, but the Banshee managed to screech to the side. What the heck? A dagger sailed through the air and missed the Banshee completely. Rosalia heard a huff of frustration behind her. Avinia, did you just try and hit it with a dagger? You know what? That's fine. My lady's so cool. She can do no wrong. The Banshee's mouth opened, and Rosalia clapped her hands above her head. She heard Avinia do the same. It didn't stop the terrible, awful wail from entering her mind and shaking her to her core. But even with a grimace, she stood steadfast. She took the Banshee's moment of recovery as an opportunity and lunged forward to attack. She felt her sword slash through the air at a perfect angle, and the Banshee screeched out in pain. Rosalia glanced back. Avinia was still awake. Thank the heavens. The Banshee desperately grasped at Rosalia, who held the Banshee down with her sword before quickly raising it and smashing the Banshee into the floor. Oh no, no, it was tumbling down, oh fuck. A fissure started from under the Banshee and grew faster than Rosalia could react. She and the Banshee were tumbling down. She would do this, she would forget. Fortunately, the Phantom seemed to take the fall harder than she did. It wasn't corporeal, so that didn't make much sense to Rosalia, but she could ask Avinia later. Rosalia took the moment to stab down again. The Banshee cried out in pain and grabbed forward again, and this time she managed to take hold of Rosalia's arm. The knight winced as she felt a cold, painful energy burn into her arm. Rosalia jumped backwards and readied her sword. She took it in the Banshee's state and knew that she just needed to do a little bit more to put it out of commission. The Banshee seemed to understand that too, as it rose swiftly and tried to fly away. Rosalia lunged afterward, raising her sword and bringing it down at the same time. The Banshee let out a desperate scream. Its horrible visage faded into the air, and Rosalia stood panting in the hall alone. Alone? Avinia! Rosalia spun around and was relieved to be greeted by the sight of Avinia. That's her at all times, floating down gently on her moon. Rosalia rushed forward and embraced Avinia, relieved. It survived and defeated the ghost problem. Now that all that was left was to find the treasure. What the fuck? There was no treasure. They searched high and low for 2 hours. They combed every part of the manor they could, even happening upon 2 secret rooms. But there was no treasure, no gold, not even a copper in sight. It was only after the search that Avinia realized something. If the previous owners had vacated the house carefully, why in the world would they leave a treasure behind? With the depressing realization, the two decided to end their search and set up camp in the cold. Avinia shivered in the snow as Rosalia hurriedly set up their tent. I'm sorry. I should have...
Oh, wait.
Oh.
I think this is Avinia.
I think this is Avinia. Yippee!
I'm sorry. I should have thought about it more carefully when I realized the family had moved out.
Rosalia's head popped out of the head... What? Rosalia's head popped out of the tent opening. No, seriously. It's okay. It's not your fault. I mean, we think our information's wrong, right? I mean, like, wrong, not right. You know what I mean. Avinia giggled, and Rosalia flushed. She stepped out of the tent and dusted some dirt off of her coat. Okay, we're all set up, so let's eat and rest for the night. She held the tent flap for Avinia, who ducked inside. The two women sat down next to each other and huddled close for each other's warmth. Yeah! Avinia relaxed into Rosalia, who felt a very large hot stone. She put out some rations that were frozen solid. Rosalia took the bars into her hands, and they were warm enough to eat within a few seconds. Oh my god, wait, I never thought of that. That's so freaking useful.
Thank you for protecting me.
Avinia said quietly as she unwrapped her ration bar. You don't need to thank me. It's my duty.
I know. Thank you. You did very well in that fight, even when you were at a disadvantage. I think that's... You're very cool to me. Your combat prowess is impressive.
Oh my god. Avinia leaned over and kissed Rosalia on the cheek. Wow! So fast that Rosa could have missed it if she blinked. Rosalia flushed again. She would look like, you know, those Ghibli characters when they blush and like their hair floats up. That would be her. Wow, thank you, my lady. Wow, that's so awesome. Thanks. Wow. Avinia gave the small semblance of a smile and they continued eating. Eventually, they finished and then went out into the snow to stargaze. They probably should have gone inside the comfortable tent to sleep, but somehow the winter air seemed much more bearable with their company. The duo rested in each other's warmth under the stars, drifting to sleep. Even if the day hadn't gone as they expected, at least they had each other.
Alright, the rest I think I fucking pasted it twice. So it's like, it's just repeated again.
Ah!
Yeah.
I was wondering because I looked at the length on the side. I was like, damn,
It's a lot. Yeah, I thought so too. I'm like, damn, why is it so long?
I
was
read
like,
the first
oh.
sentence and I
Uh-huh.
knew who wrote this for me.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kinda-
There's only one
Yeah.
person who remembers enough about our backstory.
There's
that they
only,
remember
first of all,
some guy.
2 people it could have possibly be with the first line.
Yeah.
And then it's an Abby and Rosa fic, so obviously. No, it's
Thank
even
you,
worse because
Astrid.
it literally, at the beginning,
Oh.
I
Yeah.
wrote to my wife from your husband. It was like, oh, I hope Monty deleted that part.
Yeah, I did.
Hee hee hee. You know
Damn.
what?
Hmm?
I love Ravinia and Reza.
That's what,
Look,
that's
Rosa
why I
gets to
think
be
mine
cool.
is canon. I think this can be canon.
This can be, that's
because
fine.
It affects
Yeah.
nothing.
Can it be canon?
Yeah.
Can it? Can
Asterisks?
it? Can we canonize? Asterix? Asterix? Asterix?
Think about it.
Asterix?
Yeah, think about it.
Asterix.
What do you mean?
What?
It affects.
What do you mean? This could be
Tell me
just
the
part of our
story.
backstory.
It doesn't
what you
affect
mean?
anything. Like,
It
Yeah.
affects lots.
how?
What do you mean it
It
affects
was-
lots?
what the fuck?
What does that
Like,
mean?
he's bullshitting, bro. He's just saying shit.
It means that you should have started with one less ration than you started the
Rosa doesn't need to eat.
It's true.
You know this was just a... I'm rat shaking you.
I
but-
mean, no. Here
creepy.
you would.
Why? Oh, I guess
Oh.
so.
Yeah, here you would.
Yeah, but
Oh,
then why would
true.
I not buy rations again?
Well, you would just continue to buy rations
Because it's
anyways.
been months later. This
Yeah,
is
it's
like
literally months
before.
later.
All right.
Just say you hate lesbians. Anyways,
Oh.
it's so good.
Where's the whimsy?
There's only
Where's the
one thing I would
Jonesy?
change:
Okay, what would you change?
the time at which it happened.
Okay, what
It's-
time
isn't
is
it-
adequate?
It says like a month before. Is that not long enough?
Yeah, it's a month before,
Before the
they
attack.
encounter the monster.
Yeah.
I will.
Which is like
I will
accurate
say
to our
why
timeline.
later.
Okay.
Hmm, okay.
Uh-huh.
Interesting. Sleepy, I'm
lost.
You want to keep
scared.
information from the group?
Yeah.
Sleepy.
Oh.
Oh,
Iris.
Oh,
Iris.
Congratulations, Iris.
Yay.
Iris,
me?
I didn't show it on screen because I forgot to press it. But yes, Iris. Iris is next. It's Iris.
Whoa!
Hi, Wiz.
I whiz.
I wish.
So Iris, let me send you the link. for
Wait, there's a
yours.
comment on this already?
Damn, that's
Oh my
fast.
Who
I
commented?
wonder. I wonder.
Oh.
Well, I mean, it's a
Comment.
comment on the whole thing. I think.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we don't know who commented on what
My,
chapter.
I forgot that it wasn't like a review.
Mm-mm.
All right. Let's give it to you. Give you Iris real fast.
I'm gonna scroll down
When
to
I played, like, the-
Asterix's
when-
chapter.
When I did that combat music, did you hear that or no? No, you guys. Is that?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think
Okay.
so.
I heard
okay,
it. I
okay.
heard it. I heard it. I heard
Just
it.
wanted to make sure.
That's why I got scared.
I think
There's Scared.
I think Asterix is has a comment on his chapter like, actually, Dexima would have done this. and that,
Never
and
lose.
Dexima
he would
would
never
never
lose."
I-
do anything so silly.
I will say this. Every time anyone's ever asked me anything about Fate Dexima, I'm like, I don't know. It's not my Dexima.
Actually, this is really out of character for Dexima because he would have had a 25 set plan.
Actually,
I have
think
never once.
Dexima
If,
would
if
have,
anything,
dimension
if anything,
doored.
he would have died like hits earlier. The dude is fucking like paper thin.
Oh no!
This is rough. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is rough.
Oh, I saw the first sentence and my stomach went into a
Oh.
knot. Fuck!
Oh.
No!
Good luck,
Okay.
Iris.
Bye.
Yep.
Iris.
This one's for
Sometimes
you.
we make decisions, you know?
Sometimes we need to.
Why'd you say it like that?
Sometimes consequences have to come.
You're saying this pretty easily over there, Mr. Magnus.
Oh.
Yeah,
Zero
Mr.
consequences.
Theo.
Iris, you're
I
gonna
don't
be
have any
Iris. You're gonna be
consequences.
voicing both of them. I'm not doing Flora. Sorry.
Okay. Fuck. All
I mean, you
right.
could ask one of us to voice Flora if you really
I
want.
mean, sure. You gotta be very
I
emotional.
wanna pick her up.
Who's ready for some emotional
Okay.
voice on screen?
No.
I
I
do
could
my
also.
best.
I could also if you want me to. I don't mind.
You're the
I
first
think Theodore
sentence.
Magnus should be Flora.
I think
No.
Theo should be
Yeah.
Flora
No,
too.
he's gonna ruin it. I don't want him voicing
Theo can do
Flora.
it.
No.
Multi would sooner do it than let Theo.
Yeah,
do it.
I'd rather fucking do it. Like,
Multi, you want to
Okay.
do it? Come on.
no, I don't. I don't
Come
feel
on,
like
Multi, where's your whimsy?
Because I have to voice a lot of these. Okay, that's why. Like I know what you guys wrote.
Meow.
Okay. Then Mari, do
Oh,
you want to be a
crap.
lesbian with me?
Okay.
You're the very first sin. You're the very first.
I actually
The
don't know how.
most enthusiastic. Okay.
I realize I
Okay.
don't know how emotional this has to be. Oh, I'm scared. Okay.
Sure,
okay.
I'm scared
Wait,
too.
can I have the link then? Mayhap?
Okay.
Oh.
God.
Oh.
Oops.
Thanks.
My tummy hurt.
Tummy
I'm just
hurt.
gonna do
I guess-
a female voice.
I guess
Uh,
nothing
Yes,
was
please.
really said that these fanfics had to be happy.
Wait.
Yeah.
Nothing. You're right. I mean, yeah.
I mean, fucking yours wasn't happy. You got your ass beat.
I mean, we still won.
Mine was happy.
Still won.
Mine was filled with joy and whimsy and
Yours
a
was so
cool kiss.
whimsical.
What about the first sentence where it talked about the month later when fucking the world fell apart?
Are you talking about Rosa now?
We're still in
That
the
was
middle of fixing that.
Alright. Mari, did you get it?
I have received it.
Okay.
Okay.
Good luck, you
Okay.
two.
Yeah.
Why did
Very
you do
emotional. I
this?
want this. Come
Let's
on.
go.
Who
Let's
wrote
go.
this?
Come on.
I just want a
So rich.
word.
Come on.
Oh, who's the
You,
first
it's you.
one?
You.
This is gonna be
It's
canon,
you.
right?
It's Flora.
No, this is
No!
definitely not canon.
This is the future.
Oh, is this canon?
No.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna hope it's not.
It could be canon.
It could be.
Let me listen to. I need the background music. I need the vibes. Okay.
No! The cries seemed to bounce off of every flaming surface in the area. Despite the screams of pain and the sounds of blades making contact, filling the air, Flora's pained cry reverberated throughout the burning city. And even from dozens of yards away, she could see the contorted form of Iris freeze, mid-swing above Mari's prone body on the ground. Please, just stop! Flora shouted again, her voice wavering as she came closer. As the distance between them shrank, Flora could make out the black sludge of blight everywhere, pulsing on top of various corpses and splattered along the ground with blood. Up ahead, Aqua and Freestar's bodies came into view, tossed to the side amongst the growing flames. Worst of all, she could see Iris. Or what was supposed to be of Iris. The only thing that still looked like Iris was her golden eye, peering sadly at Flora as she slowed down her approach. A dozen thorny vines were coming out of her other eye socket where a flower once was. They crawled all over her face and hair and down her chest, wrapped around her body like some twisted armor. There were so many coming from her eye socket that it almost obscured her whole face. Iris's once purpled hair was bleached white, and her once full wings were now sparse and bony, with large patches of feathers gone. All of the flowers that once dotted her hair were now large burrs. And the blight. Oh god, the blight was dripping down from her hair, her wings, her hands. It was everywhere, and it was coming from her. The blight dripping from Iris pulsated like its own living creature, simultaneously clinging to her body and spreading. Iris? Iris's blight-covered sword dropped to her side as she turned to face Flora. Her expression was almost unreadable underneath the thorny vines.
Iris, what are you doing?
Flora cried out, gesturing her arm wildly toward their fallen friends on the ground.
Why would you do this to our friends?
I had to, Iris answered stormily. They were going to take everything I have left. Was what I went through not enough? Her volume increased as she stepped closer to Flora. They were going to kill me!
They were protecting themselves. You attacked them first.
Large tears ran down Flora's cheeks as she took a step back. Her heart was thundering in her ears, and even as she tried to stand her ground, she couldn't help but fear what Iris had become. They were protecting Redonia, so they must die. They were going to kill my servant.
Angra? You're protecting Angra?
Flora coughed out his name like poison. If it wasn't for him, Iris wouldn't be like this. Shakily, Flora pulled out her sword and pointed it towards Iris. Even through hazy tears, she could see Iris pull back in surprise at her.
Step away from them. Now.
Flora said with shaky breaths. I'm doing this for us, Iris howled out. Can't you see this was all for us?
Killing our friends is supposed to be for us? What kind of twisted things has Angra told you?
They were getting in the way of what I needed to do. Flora, please, listen to me. Iris pleaded, dropping her weapon completely. Flora widened her stance, standing her ground even as her heart was breaking. She tightened her grip on her sword and kept it pointed at her girlfriend.
Fine.
Flora said.
Explain yourself.
Iris raised her hands. You know this war took everything from me. Everything. My father, my original servant, my life. Avalon is tainted. There's no place here for us amongst these fairies and their so-called gods. Iris turned to spit at Freestar. Her god took my father.
But they cared about you. They were your friends.
No one who stands in my way of killing those who wronged me is my friend. Iris hung her head and shook it sadly, before raising it again to look at Flora in the eyes. Flora, don't you want to get revenge on those who hurt us?
The Secret Order is the one who hurt us. Instead of killing them, you're working with them. You're killing our friends and working with the ones who are trying to destroy all of Avalon. Your own aunt was working with the Secret Order. You were doing their bidding.
Flora's words came out half rushed and half mumbled as she took slow steps toward Iris.
We aren't the enemy, Iris. All anyone wanted to do was help you. And this is how you treat them?
All I wanted was to get my revenge. And then we could live a happy life, Iris said.
Who could live a happy life like this?
Flora took one hand off her sword to wipe at her tears, which had come back full force the closer she got to Iris. She wished anyone was there to guide her, but there was no one else here other than her and Iris in the middle of piles of corpse and ash. Around them, buildings were crumbling as their foundations burned. More than ever, she wanted the other girls and her servant Susano to be there with her, but they were busy fighting Cote Vaughn in some other part of the Flaming City, Cote Vaughn mentioned.
Yeah?
Sorry.
Yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, that's your thing.
Wow, okay. Wow.
My girlfriend dying and upset at me? Okay. Cote
Oh my God,
Vaughn.
Cote Vaughn.
Oh my god, I know that guy.
Bro.
I
Did you
was
really
doing
falter?
this for us!
Yes.
Yes.
For me, for you, and Fee. I wanted us to be a happy family, and we couldn't be one until those who hurt us died. She stretched out a hand towards Flora, the blight dripping off her fingertips and onto the ground between them. Iris's eyes widened at the sight before, quickly pulling her arm back to her side.
The ones who hurt us are the Secret Order.
Flora replied between gritted teeth. Even as she cried, she tried to mask her disgust at the sight of Iris's new form.
What place is left for us to be happy if Avalon is destroyed? How are you, me, and Fee going to live anywhere when all of Avalon is gone? Have you ever thought about how we would be destroyed with it?
Oh, Flora took one deep breath to steady herself.
Have you ever even thought at all, Iris? You say you want us to live a happy life, but you're actively sabotaging everything. How is Fee going to be able to look you in the eyes when she finds out you killed those dear to her? How am I supposed to just turn the other way when I see you stabbing Mari on the ground? That's messed up, bro.
Oh my God, Mari mentioned, but uh-oh.
No, Mari mentioned. Oh, but that's not Cote Vaughn.
Ruh-roh.
mentioned earlier.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah, 'cause she's dead, bro.
Yeah.
That's fine. You're
At
joining
that-
Aqua and Freestar apparently.
Oh, nice.
Everyone's
No,
fucking
Yuzuki,
dead,
no,
I
Yuzuki
think.
or Dream Mansion, they're alive. They're fine.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
They're
we're
fighting
fighting
Code
for
Red.
the
They're
same
fighting-
thing.
It's
the other
like-
part of the city.
It's like Schrodinger's cat, you know, you don't know if they're alive or dead.
Yeah.
So simultaneously they're in a state of alive and dead.
Exactly.
No,
Thank
that they
you.
could be alive.
I'm in a
Fic
box
never
right now,
mentioned
dude.
it.
Yeah,
Who's
never
to
mentioned
say?
it.
At that, Flora burst into sobs. Her chest heaved heavily as she thought about all that she had lost. Despite her illness, she had found love. She had found friends, and she had found a family. And with Iris, she had found someone who could understand her more than anyone else. But in the blink of an eye, it was all ripped from her. Even after Iris's initial betrayal, she had held on to hope that she could reason with Iris somehow. She knew Avalon was worth saving, and that they could have their happy ending. Even though Flora knew the other girls would fight back against Iris, she also had hope that they could work things out. After all, they were comrade in arms. Despite all of the evidence against Iris as the war progressed, Flora felt in her heart that the real Iris was still there, and that she had thought that her one love could return to them. However, seeing Iris slay those who had once healed and fought alongside her crushed any hope that Flora had left. Flora bent her head as she sobbed into her chest. She was crying for everyone she had lost and who would die if Iris got her way. And she didn't think she'd have enough tears even in her lifetime to cry for all the hopes and dreams she knew were now never going to come to fruition.
I loved you.
Flora wailed.
Is that not enough for you? I loved you, and I was going to do everything I could to help you.
I love you too, Iris whispered, once again stepping toward Flora. I did all of this so that you wouldn't be sick anymore. I made the deal with Angra so that you could live. Because I love you. So much. Flora raised her sword again, pointing the tip right at Iris's heart. Through teary lashes, her eyes flashed in anger.
If this is what love is to you, if this is what you do out of love, I don't want any of your love.
With a flick of her wrist, Flora brought the sword against Iris's skin. She let out another anguished cry as she tried to force herself to push forward, but she couldn't. No matter what Iris did, Flora couldn't kill the only person she had ever loved. The sharp tip of the sword left a small cut on Iris's chest, and she raised her hand to grab onto the blade, stopping Flora from moving forward anymore. The only sound, along with the licking of the flames around them, was Flora's pained whimpers and cries. It was a sound Iris would never forget, and a sound she never wanted to be the cause of. You are the only person I've ever loved, Iris said, tears starting to fall from her one eye. Flora looked up at her, seeing a false smile plastered to her face as Iris tried to hide the fact that she was crying. You are the only person I will ever love, Iris continued. She gave Flora one last smile before pulling the blade she was holding towards herself, spearing her own heart. With shaky hands, she reached out and grabbed the lower end of the blade, pulling it and spearing herself further onto the sword as she felt it rip through her body and out her back. Iris could hear Flora's shocked crying as she shouted her name, and despite that, she just kept reaching out and pulling the sword deeper into her heart, getting closer and closer to Flora, until they were inches apart.
Iris, no.
Flora sobbed as Iris got closer to her, her sword fully impaling Iris through the heart.
This isn't what I wanted. I can't live without you.
I love you so much. Iris wheezed, her golden eye growing dim. I love you. So you have to live. Live the life you've always deserved. Iris coughed, the blood filling her lungs and spilling out of her mouth. As blood dribbled down her chin, she smiled at Flora, reaching out with her blight-stained hand to touch Flora's face before she thought better and let it drop to her side. Even in her last moments, she couldn't touch Flora without hurting her, so she let herself fall. Her body slumped over Flora's sword, and she crashed to the ground, blood pooling around her limp body. Flora dropped to her knees. She didn't care that Iris had blight all over her. She grabbed her body and cradled it, kissing it tenderly, even as the cries were violently coming out of her mouth.
I didn't want it like this.
Flora cried, holding Iris's impaled body on her lap. Around her, the dead bodies of her friends and lover were the only ones left to hear her pain. Fuck.
Damn.
God damn it!
I can't wait for this to be canon.
I don't want this to be canon. Can this just be a very bad
This
dream?
was a bad dream. Wake
Yeah.
up!
Yeah.
Wake up!
Wake
Wake
up,
up!
Flora.
Wake up! Wake up!
This would be horrible
Manifesting.
because so many
my
people
God.
are dead in this one.
Yeah.
Theo, did you just say
man,
manifesting?
Yeah,
Yes,
that's what
it's
it said in the
manifesting.
Hedgehog
What the
timeline.
fuck?
I'm sorry. Who invited this dude? I'm just kidding.
Honestly, I fucking love Poetic. It's so fucking doomed. Oh, my heart hurts. Thank
it
you,
was
whoever
so
did
good.
Yeah, the Yuri tone shift is crazy.
Actually, though, holy
Dude, the getting
shit.
closer through the sword is crazy.
Yeah. Oh my god.
What do you think?
Damn, bro. Oh,
Who you think wrote
who
it?
wrote this?
Yeah,
Who wrote this? Who the fuck wrote
Everybody
this?
start running.
We'll
I
get
think
the
Iris
guess.
has
Yeah, to guess.
Yeah, the guess.
Guys, that was the music was so insane.
I have
It
a
brought
guess.
emotional.
I have
I
a good guess
too.
based on the music.
think Mari?
Nope.
No? Oh
Mm-mm.
shit.
Banger music though.
Banger
For sure
music.
who it is.
Can you imagine if Mari was just like, yeah, this music's really good, and she chose it herself?
Wait, that's
What a
right.
narcissist.
Oh man.
Theo, what's your problem, huh? Do you have a problem with Mari? Get away from her.
Yeah, Theo.
I
what the
do.
heck?
Whoa,
Yeah, by
this
the end of this
isn't
reading, I
about her.
expect a fanfic for everyone else.
Oh, true. Theo's the right one for everybody now.
That's Theo's punishment.
Oh
I'm
man.
sorry, Theo. I love you.
You got 2 more guesses.
Dreamy?
Yeah.
It was me.
It was you!
You
When I
know
get my
what?
hands on you, Dreamy!
When I saw
I'm
it
gonna
being
shake
very
them.
tragic and the consequences of actions, I'm like, this seems like a dreamy thing.
I was
I
like,
just
whoever
say-
wrote this wrote it as a warning for Iris. I was like, oh, Dreamy wrote it.
So good.
It was
Can I
really
just
good.
say, Iris in her wish
Damn.
list said toxic Yuri.
Yeah, that is
Yeah,
fair.
I
You
did.
did, you did
put
wish
that.
for it, I guess.
So
Yay!
Iris, I'm just gonna say, Iris literally wished for toxic Yuri. So I gave her toxic Yuri, and you know
Thank
what?
you. I appreciate it.
I will say the song was a banger. It was
It
really
was
good.
really good.
It
was
It
really
fitted. It fitted
good.
really well. It was really good.
Yeah,
Oh.
I
Yeah, it was
you were
really
here,
well
Iris.
done.
Oh, you weren't here. I don't think you were here yet, Iris, or maybe you were. But at the beginning of the stream, when Multi was like getting all the music that everyone had, he was like, "Dreamy, this song is like really good for this. It's like really fitting for this."
Yeah, it was crazy.
It went so hard.
Yeah.
Oh,
real.
Like, I read
was
this
so
fic-
emotional, bro.
I read this fic in bed, and I was like, "Holy shit!" I was like, "Dude."
Damn.
Dreamy, when you wrote that bit about Kote,
Foreshadowing.
did you know Iris was gonna be like, oh my god, Kote?
No, I did not know she was gonna do that. I just had to explain where the others were, because like obviously if it was all of us against Iris, like she wouldn't like be able to take down everyone so easily. But I did want some of us to be dead.
Damn.
Ah.
Pretty
and left the
convenient that you
casters
left
alone?
yourself alive.
She needs to
I-
revivify everyone,
I was
obviously.
scared. I was scared to mention myself because I thought that might give it
Yeah, throw her
away.
off.
Ah, that's
Mm.
See,
Yeah,
that's why I thought it was
No, I don't
Mari
think so,
because
'cause,
she was mentioned twice, and I'm
And
like, hmm?
And then I just like thought in my mind, I was like, okay, realistically, if we had to split up, who would be fighting Kote? And it would be me because I'd be insane about Kote, so I would go fight him.
Yeah,
Me
that's
too.
fair. And then you
Yeah.
would be dying to go to.
Yes, and then I would be dying to Kote. And then I chose Yuzuki because he has Pyrrha's body.
True.
Oh,
That's how I
yeah.
chose me and Yuzuki because I would be insane about I would be insane about Kote, and Yuzuki would be insane about her dead ex.
Plus, like Freestar and
Yeah.
Freestar and Aqua too. It's like they were like determined to kill Iris if they had to come to terms with it. They'll do it. So that makes sense.
Yes,
Yeah.
and then I chose Freestar because obviously the whole Redonia thing, and then
Yeah.
Aqua has like stakes too with the Great Fairy, and then Mari is technically not dead because Iris doesn't kill.
I'm not
Mari.
dead.
I was about to deal
She
the
was
finishing
about
blow,
to, yeah, she was
Fight,
about
I
to
Well-
kill.
die.
but I decided death by
Isn't the-
Yuri sword was much better.
Isn't the blight kind of spreading out
They don't die.
Iris?
They
Yeah,
don't die
but we're
from
like
it.
we're
Yeah,
immune to the
we're
light
like-
though. But we're
yeah.
immune
We're
to-
semi-immune.
Oh.
We got
And
high
then-
resistance.
And then I did have to give Mari to like the Iris fight because I had to explain why Susanna wasn't with Flora, so Susanna was with like us for Kote.
Yeah.
Is how
Mm.
It was
God
good. It was a
damn.
good
True.
pick.
I'm
That
gonna
was
wake up
really
and everyone's dead. I'll be like,
That's
what?
good.
Thank you for
Mark's
the
like,
good
oh
pick.
god, what?
I mean,
Thank you for
even
the
like
food.
Flora's dead too. She touched the blight. She's fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like Richard waking up Mario like, hey, something not so cool happened.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Everyone's fucking dead.
Yo, this isn't very cash money, but it happened.
I'm glad you guys liked it because I was very nervous.
It was
As soon
really
as-
good.
It was
was
very
so
good.
good.
It was so
Yeah.
good.
As soon as Iris started reading, I was like,
Bro.
what if this is actually really bad?
Oh my god, it was so good. I was like, bro, my writing sucks. I'm so sorry.
But
No,
I gotta
no.
say, you guys did such a good job, the both of you.
It's
with
the voice acting
I
made
think
it even better. That's
Yes.
the thing.
Mhm.
Oh,
yes, I say the
yay!
voice
Yeah.
acting. The voice acting lended a lot to it. For
Yay,
so
thank
I
you.
gotta,
Yeah.
man.
I gotta give
I
props to
love
both
me my
Iris and Mari for
dramatic
that.
situation.
You guys did
Yay.
awesome. You guys did so good.
You
Thank
did
you.
so. Oh my god, Dreamy. When I get
I was
you.
so it was so good.
All right,
Yeah.
multi
It's
time.
mine
Multis.
now.
But Multi already knows who got him.
I mean, I know, but it's fine. I can have someone else.
What
guess.
can you
I
try
guess
and
it's
guess?
Can you guess wrong
pretend it for the
twice?
whimsy.
Yeah.
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 Can you guess wrong? like
Guess
three
wrong
times?
3 times.
Let me guess right the
Guess
first time and pretend I'm wrong, then I'll just guess wrong twice after. Let's do that instead. I need Iris to voice act too, though. Again.
This one?
Yeah, because
Again?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I see someone's name in it.
Yeah.
Well.
Mm.
Oh,
Sorry.
true.
Mm. All right. This, I don't know if the other 3 had names for their fics, but the name for this one was Mulled Wine and Memories.
I did have a name for my fic, and it was, what was it?
Iris makes bad decisions.
I sound Iris.
Reaping what you sow.
Iris, pay attention.
Ooh,
I
something
have-
about
okay,
the
okay.
garden would be good.
So I named it "This Isn't What I Wanted."
Oh, ouch. Oh.
Okay. Veil size, her breath fogging up the frosted paneled windows. It was enough to blur the finer details, but not enough to completely hide the luminance of the bright, cheerfully colored lights her neighbors are putting up. It was that time of year again, when everyone doubled their workload and spending all so they can enjoy a few free days with their family before the deepest of winter sets in. Is that Bill? Sorry, Iris?
That's still Veil.
Okay. Family, huh? Vel flips the sign of the shop to close and locks the front door, straightening up and looking around the dim, cluttered, and very notably unfestive pixie pot. This is the first year where Io wouldn't be home for Christmas, and without her insistent, colorful touch, things around the shop seemed duller, almost gray in the 6 a.m. dark. Vel briefly wondered about pulling down the decorations and doing things herself, but quickly decided it was too much work for so little payoff. Besides, she had no clue where Io stored the Christmas things anyway. Well, if that's the case... Vel thinks for a brief before throwing on her winter coat and heading out the door. There's at least one Christmas tradition I'm not missing. Vel marched through the cobbled streets with purpose, heading towards the market to produce her ingredients: spices, oranges, and nice red wine. All the things that make the cold night less so. Vel briefly stopped at a booth and pondered buying some eggnog before dismissing it. Please don't, shit's nasty. It was Io's favorite. Yes, nasty, but Vel could only stomach so much of it before it became too rich for her taste. She perused the market for much longer than she intended, shopkeepers and townsfolk alike pulling her left and right to promote their wares or to just thank her for her handiwork and to wish her a happy holiday. It was nice at first, but Vel could slowly feel the irritation growing, especially when mostly drunken Vincent found her. He imposed himself and walked with her, insisting that he add some chocolate to her wine, going so far as to buy some and drop it in her bag. It is a gift for me and you. He laughs and stumbles a bit, and Vel moves in to steady him. Draping an arm around her shoulders, he gives a slurred "thank you" before straightening up a little and glancing at the stars. Is this him again? I'm sorry. I'm assuming, right?
Yeah.
Okay. This year feels a bit lonely, yeah? Yeah, I guess. Vel followed his gaze, her wide eyes studying all the stars hanging in the sky, idly wondering which one Io was on. She then heard a sniffle from Vincent. She turned back to see his eyes brimming with tears. Vel, I miss my girls. Juno would have loved some dark chocolate too. Ugh. He sniffles, wiping at his eyes with his scarf, leaning even further onto Vel. Vel bulks, her irritation boiling for a moment before she takes a deep breath, the cold night air calming her temper just a bit. It's not like she doesn't relate in how Vincent's feeling after all. Okay, Vince. I think you've had way too much nog. Come on, man. Let's get you back home. She heaves a heavy sigh and makes her unwanted detour, dragging this fully grown man back to his ramshackle house while he cries and complains the entire way. She gets to the mansion and is greeted to a not too happy looking Riza, who quickly moves to get Vincent off of Vel's back and dumps him unceremoniously onto a dubious looking couch. Thanks for getting him back here. I lost him at the market and figured he'd show up eventually. But, she glares at Vincent's snoozing form, looking too content for all the trouble he caused. I didn't think he'll drink that hard. It's not that, it's just that time of year, I guess. Vel heaves another sigh, a white cloud of condensation momentarily filling her vision. He's just a pain in the ass. Riza chuckles in a nod in agreement. Oh, Vel, before you go. She disappears into the next room for a bit before coming out with a little ornate bag in hand. This is for you. Oh, thank you? Vel quizzically and awkwardly takes the bag, rummaging through it and finding a vial filled with clear oil and a few sprigs of dried flowers. It's a scented oil, and you can use it for your skin and hair after you shower, Riza clarified, seeing Vel's puzzled look. There's also a face mask and some bathing salts in there. Merry Christmas. Whoa, thank you. Vel smiles, reiterating her thanks and more certainly the gratitude than before, and small pang of regret punctuating her thoughts after she had clearly not thought about the holiday enough for gifts. I'll stop by again sometime soon. I didn't really have anything prepared for a gift exchange. Riza laughed, reassuring Vel that she really didn't need anything in return, and soon Vel was back on the icy streets, a light dusting of snow beginning to swirl in the air. Vel pulled her coat tighter around her and cursed her mini-adventure with Vincent, causing her to stay out way later than intended. The atmosphere of Christmas market had shifted, as all the families with young kids returned home, leaving only raucous teens and alcohol-addled adults roaming the stalls. Vel intended to make the beeline for home and was stopped by a warm glow of candlelight. She looked up to see a candle booth brightly lighting the streets with his wares, but that wasn't the only thing. Her gaze was captured by an ornate candelabra. Jesus Christ, I'm sorry, I'm illiterate. Sleek down iron twisted and contorted into shapes and held several thin glowing candles. Vel was usually the conscientious type, and it came to money. But before she could even have any doubts, she found herself at the door of the pixie pot, dusting the snow of her jacket and fighting to get the keys in the lock. She finally steps inside, kicking off her heavy boots and jacket, setting her bags and candelabra down the kitchen table. She then goes to fill her biggest pot with all the ingredients, and she sets it on the stove to warm up. Taking a matchstick and watching it flare to life with the flame of the burner. Turning to the candelabra, she slowly lights each candle, her mind wandering further into the past with each one lit. She watched the candle flames dance before the sound of simmering wine bring her back, going and pouring herself a nice mug of mulled wine. She eyes Vincent's chocolate bar warily before breaking off a few pieces and added them to her cup, stirring it in and sitting back down at the table. 3 candles glow as she takes a sip, the warm cup of wine and chocolate more comforting than she thought possible, as she finally relaxes and gets lost in her reminiscence. She thinks back to the times spent in her world, all past moments with family and friends. She remembers Saint's Day, one of the only days when widespread celebration felt throughout the cold mountain city. That day she had asked her parents if she could invite her friends over, to which her father cheerfully agreed, although she could see the hesitance in her mother's eyes. She remembers TJ's and Isle's slack-jawed awe as they led them up to her house, decorated and flickering candles on every wall and table. Her father had gone all out in the decorations, going so far to even don scholars' robes and formally give Io and TJ both some nice winter clothes, whilst remaining in character and reciting the teachings of the library. Her mother had drawn a bath and insisted they all take it, scrubbing down the 3 kids while the trio had a water fight contest, much to her mom's chagrin. What Vel remembered most fondly, though, was after the games and fun they had, as the house slowly slipped into darkness, to the darkest part of the night, and excitement simmered down into a low murmur, the whispered bits of conversation they all had as they slipped away into sleep.
Okay, so, Q, I'm gonna need you to read here. If you are here.
No, I'm here. Sorry, I was looking for the unmute button.
All right, that
so
first line is
I'm
you, and then you're alternating with Vale.
All right.
Why did you
Damn,
know
Vale. Your house is so nice. I want to live here.
You can't. I don't think my parents will let you.
Really? Ah, come on.
Yes, really. I don't even come back here that often. It's far away. Much easier to sleep at Sid's.
Will you at least stop by, though?
I guess. Sid always says we're family, so...
Guess that means I'm your older brother.
Who said you'd be the oldest? If anything, it's my house, so I should be the oldest one.
Oh, wait.
A sleepy third voice joined in, woken up by the shouting.
If that's the case, then I want to be the younger sister.
Yeah, that works. Then I'll be the oldest brother, and Vale will be the middle and... will be the younger and older sister?
Vale sighs, absolutely fed up with the audacity. Whatever, man.
That sounds good to me, too.
Io giggled from underneath her pillows and blankets.
Oh, wait, okay,
Yeah,
that's...
yeah, I think, yeah.
Yes! Alright, then it's settled. From now on, we're siblings.
Okay,
Listen, Vale.
Okay, sibling. No, you're good. I'm gonna need you to quiet down so I can get some beauty sleep.
Hey, don't sass your big bro like that.
Vale rolled her eyes and twisted her blankets around her, feeling warm and full, surrounded by the one she loved so dearly. She then opened them once again, faced with the candelabra burning low and the mug of mulled wine going cold in her hands. She sighs and drains the last of the wine before moving to blow out the candles. Good night, guys. Happy Saints' Day. Well,
Woo!
I think it's...
That was so cute.
That was super cute.
I think because
That was very sweet.
we kind of got
Sorry,
directed near the end there. I mean,
Yeah.
I was like, how did she know?
I wonder who wrote this.
I was
I
being
wonder
like,
who wrote this.
maybe I need to make it so we're not sisters by blood.
yeah,
Yeah, as soon,
No, this was
as
always
soon
the
as
plan.
it is always the plan.
as soon as
yeah.
I saw TJ in there, I was like, yeah, I know who wrote this.
Yeah, it's a little bit
As soon
too
as you saw the
specific.
backstory coming, oh man.
Yeah, a
It
little
was Theo,
too
right?
specific.
It
Yeah,
was
totally.
Theo.
Yeah.
Canon? Multi, is this
Hell
canon?
yeah, Q.
Yeah, this
dab
can
me
be,
up.
yeah.
Of course, I know the
Everyone's
backstory.
canon, but Dreamies.
Why not?
Well, Dreamies hasn't
Dreamies-
happened
Dreamy,
yet.
I don't want to die. Please don't make me
That's kind of up to
Jamie,
you
I'm
guys.
manifesting for you.
God
Don't
damn.
stop manifesting.
Oh my god, okay,
I
it could
wanna
be a
live.
canon. It could be a canon dream.
Yeah.
Yeah,
wait,
yeah.
wait,
Laura
wait,
wakes
wait,
up.
wait.
Canon
Nightmare.
dreamy.
It could be canon. That's the,
It's
that's up to
canon
you guys.
as a hallucination that Caster gives.
Everyone's stories are so sweet so far, other than
Yeah.
mine.
This is incredibly violent.
This is kind of this was
I
No, no,
bittersweet.
it's good. It stands out. It's like,
She realized
uh,
it's toxic.
But
Well,
this is really
it depended
cute
on the
story.
character. But yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love Vincent.
Oh, Vincent, you
That-
poor,
that caught me. I
you
like
poor,
that
poor
one.
man.
Vincent.
Who's next?
Mespin.
It's Mari!
Sorry.
Alright. You already have the link.
Mari.
You already have the link, so just go to
Oh, frick.
chapter index and just go
Oh my
to
god, I had
the,
this power the entire time?
yeah, go to chapter index and yours is chapter 9.
9.
Ooh.
Okay.
And this is called A Comforting Warmth.
Oh. Oh my gosh, I'm nervous. Reading is so scary.
You have to
Alright,
add
let me
my
get-
title because I was one of the few people who came up with the title.
Alright, I'll add. I forgot. I'll add it. Let me get the music for this. There you go. Alright. You ready, Mari?
Yeah, is there anyone voice acting in this? What names are
Yeah,
there?
there's only like one other person technically, and I can do them.
Okay. I will read. Oh, reading.
You got
Ahem.
Mari.
The wind howls and rages, shifting her footing. Mari braces herself, sword in hand, and brow drenched in sweat. She swings her sword against the wind while atop the cliffs overlooking a small village. Her breath is visibly beating against the winter sky as the soft crunch of the snow can be heard with each swing. This still isn't enough. Nowhere near enough to fight that thing. Her blade, emanating a vermilion glow, contrasts with the Oxford blue sky peeking from behind the clouds. The falling snow dissolves as it touches her skin and blade. Gritting her teeth, she grips her blade in a Jotun stance. Swinging it down, she feels her skin heating up and shouts out, "Enma!" A torrent of flames is unleashed in front of her, blinding Mari as she closes her eyes. The touch of a hand on her shoulder startles her, causing her to open her eyes.
That's too much firepower for you, kid.
Mari presses her elbows against the ground and pushes herself up, sitting upright. She looks around a bit confused. Who is that? Brushing the snow off her face and shoulders, she regains her footing and stumbles back to her camp. Braving the wintry storm, she feels a warmth and can see an amber glow in the distance. A cloaked figure sits closely by the fire, nurturing the flame to ensure it doesn't go out. The crunch of the snow gains their attention as they turn toward Mari.
Finally awake, huh? Jeez. Kid, you must have gone buck wild out there.
Mari grips her blade and begins to slide it out of its scabbard. A faint glow emanates as the snow fizzles away upon falling near it. I don't know who you are. We either start talking or get lost. The man holds his hands up, signaling for her to ease up.
Listen, kiddo. I didn't come here to pick a fight. I just want to observe. Sheesh. Are all fairies like this?
Mari takes a step back and continues sliding her blade from its scabbard, drawing it and melting the snow away as she does. She rushes towards the camp, swinging her sword down, igniting the ground where the figure stands. The cloaked figure grabs Mari by the arm and kicks her right leg.
You still aren't doing it right. You need to put your shoulder into the swing to maximize the speed boost your flames give to your swing.
Mari's eyes widen as she grits her teeth and swings her blade back towards the figure's neck. Following what the hooded figure described, Mari plants her foot down as she twists her hips and swings her blade, speeding up the swing of her sword. Flames ignited as the blade traced around the figure's neck. She was close, but she knew her attack didn't connect.
See? Now you're getting the hang of it.
The figure dodges her series of attacks until finally, engulfing her sword in flames, she winds up and swings down, unleashing a burning torrent of flames. The cloaked figure rushes to the right side of Mari as she swings down, spinning on their back across Mari's as she unleashes her blaze, using her as a shield to avoid it. Regaining his footing, he places his foot down on the flat of her blade and palm strikes Mari in the sternum. Stumbling back from the hit, Mari coughs and begins gasping.
Sorry about that, kid. You were doing too damn much, and I had to knock the wind out of you. Hear me out. I didn't mean you any harm.
Mari glares at him, standing upright again as she approaches him slowly. Sorry, I'm not the kind of person who trusts a man who breaks into my camp and attacks me in the night. The figure's body language shows they are visibly flabbergasted as they put their hands over their head.
You attacked me, first off, and Need I remind you that I'm the one who pulled you out of the snow when you passed out?
The figure tosses Mari's sword back at her feet and gets into a fighting stance.
I only came here to observe, but if you want to throw down, I'm game.
Mari picks up her sword and resheaths it. She walks up to the cloaked figure, fist balled, and grabs his hood, yanking it off. The sound of fabric ripping cuts through the night air, and cobalt hair contrasts the amber glow of the campfire. The man smirks while looking down at Mari. He raises an eyebrow.
So, you gonna let me go anytime soon? Or you just gonna keep staring into my eyes?
Mari scoffs as she shoves him back, crossing her arms and tapping her foot. She begins questioning him. Who even are you?
Oh, well, my real name is somewhat of a secret, but you can call me L for now.
Why the hell are you observing me? Are you some kind of pervert?
What the hell? I'm not a fucking pervert. A certain mage wanted me to observe fairies for certain qualities, who are needed for a special mission later.
Okay, so why the hell do you keep saying fairies like that? Are you not a fairy?
Sorry, kid. I'm human. Well, kinda.
Mari looks up while placing her finger on her lower lip. She swings her tail back and forth. So, what is this mission I'm needed for? And who was the mage you were talking about?
Sorry, kid. That's on a need-to-know basis. And guess who doesn't need to know?
Mari groans as she sits down, grabs a stick, and stokes the campfire. She reaches for her bag, grabbing a skillet and ingredients. She lays the skillet down on a rack over the flames and begins slicing potatoes in half. Silently counting, Mari grabs a handful of cherry tomatoes and sprigs of rosemary. Placing them into the pan, she unwraps a package hidden in the snow, placing 2 giant slabs of meat into the skillet. The sizzle of the skillet entices El and piques his interest. He saunters over and sits down by the fire.
So then, what are you making?
He asks while rubbing his hands together and extending them out to the fire. I'm just making some lamb chops and spuds. The man lifts his head and begins sniffing the air, letting out a sigh of relief. He lets out a little chuckle as he smiles and adjusts his cloak. Mari prepares 2 plates, sliding one over to the man. The man scratches the back of his head and laughs nervously and looks away.
So the thing is, I don't necessarily need to eat. So while I appreciate the effort, I will feel bad for taking food out of your mouth.
Mari sighs and nudges the plate closer to him. Eat. If you're going to follow me around, then you're going to help me with my hunt. Grabbing a rolled up sheet of parchment from her rucksack, Mari hands El a flyer. El grabs the flyer as he sinks his teeth into his cut of lamb. Looking it over, he furrows his brow.
Gormir of Redgate. I heard some nasty rumors about this thing. You sure this isn't above your pay grade?
Mari clenches her fist while sinking her teeth into a potato, her hands noticeably trembling. That beast. It's making its way back to Tome Village. If I don't stop it at the pass on the mountain, then who knows how many people it'll kill. El grins and relaxes his shoulders, nodding his head. He rolls the parchment back up.
So this is the crucible I was supposed to observe. Alright then, let's get to training.
For the next 3 days, El and Mari trained atop the mountain. Getting faster and faster, El knew that she couldn't defeat the monster with brute strength and helped to train her to fell the beast after wearing it down and slashing away at its vitals. A howl echoes across the mountain path and El turns towards Mari. Wind and snow beating against his back, he holds in his hand a blade, his hand outstretched to Mari.
This sword, the memory of this blade, was the last thing left behind my old partner. May bring you victory, Mari.
On its scabbard, a series of ribbons dances in the wind, and feathers bat back and forth from the hilt. Mari grabs the sword, unsheathing it, and glances at the blade. Words adorn it in a language she can't quite understand. Adjusting the sword into its harness, she looks back at El.
You're on your own here, kid. I'm only to observe.
Mari nods and runs down the trail towards the sound of trees snapping and
Garmers?
Gummers?
Garmers? Garmers howling.
She's gonna be alright, isn't she? I hope you aren't too upset about giving away your sword. She reminds me a lot of you, Stelia.
The sound of the howling wind is soon drowned out by the sounds of destruction as the beast rushes down the mountain path towards the village. Racing through the woods.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, this is battle music now. Woo!
Yeah.
This is crazy. Racing through the woods, Mari reaches. Or do you want me to wait? Or...
No, go ahead. Do that.
Okay. Racing through the woods, Mari reaches the beast, racing alongside it. The beast remains unaware of her presence. Mari draws her sword, and for a split second, every instinct in her body reacts, telling her to run. Mari leaps into the trees as the beast's foot touches the ground, claws extended out. Mari's foot touches a branch as she feels a sharp pain in her leg. A series of red blades extending out of the ground near the beast, shooting skyward. Mari leaps backwards, unsheathing her blade, her eyes locked with the beast's. The beast leaps forward, claws out. With every swipe the beast makes, crimson blades extend from the trees and ground. Mari's eyes examine the scenery. The only damage to the woods had been made by the beast running through and breaking branches. So the blades are coming out of the ground and the trees, not actively harming the trees or the leaves? What's this creature's deal? Mari grabs a branch spinning off of it and leaping to a branch above Garmer. She draws her blade and kicks off the branch, lunging down towards the nape of Garmer's neck. The beast stamps its foot against the ground, feeling a warmth splash onto it. A dense thud breaks the tension. Blood shoots out from Mari's chest. Looking down, she notices 2 leaves stained red stuck to her clothes. So that's why they wanted me specifically for this. Garmer stamps his foot again. The leaves on Mari's clothes begin to become a deep red once more, and snatching them off, she slices her fingers on the blades they let loose. Time to turn this around. Mari returns to her feet and begins sprinting at full speed, drawing her blade. She drags her blade along the ground as it ignites, burning away the leaves on the ground. The beast howls and lunges at her. Mari plants her feet and goes into a Joden stance. Her blade ignites as she cleanly swings her blade down. Eerily, the forest goes quiet. Enma! Flames erupt on the forehead of the beast. It cries out in pain. Writhing in pain, it gnashes and wails, attempting to quell the flames. Mari feels a unique energy welling up from the other sword. Grabbing its hilt, she can feel the magic welling up in the sword. Resheathing Guden, she runs toward Garmer, the beast in a frenzy, lashes out, swiping at Mari. All according to plan. Mari flips backwards and unsheaths her sword. Sorry, Elle, I don't have a cool name for any of the sword's attacks. The sword practically flies forth from its sheath, fanning the flames on the beast. Garmer cries out in agony. Mari goes for another sword swing. Her hand gracefully reaches the guard of the hilt when suddenly...
Yeah, I don't know, bro. You're on your own.
What the... More...
Hell yeah.
Molbrota? Maybe?
Molbrojota?
Is the J silent?
I don't know.
Alright. Whatever that is.
Molborsha?
Is that how you say it?
We'll go with
Yes, I don't
Molbosha.
know.
We'll go with Molbosha.
Say it again?
Molbosha?
Mabosha.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that. Garmer exerts a stifling aura, the snow stopping in place, the leaves curling and freezing, and the bark of the trees snaps and breaks. Mari's tail grows stiff, and she feels a burning in her hand as she watches it frost over and turn purple. Panic sets in. Mari's pulse becomes audible to her as she runs backwards, her hand stuck to the sword Elle gave her, frozen. Oh, is this also the beast, I suppose?
I think so.
What's the matter, young fairy? Did you
keep it
expect
going.
me to be easy prey? Your kind believes themselves to be an unstoppable force. The true rulers of these lands, ignorant of the history of the world you reside in. Fairy, hear me and hear me well. I am Garmer of Redgate, primal beast of the age of the shamans. A look of shock and panic sets on Mari's face, frozen in place, and a primal fear sets in. She'd never encountered a beast like this before. For the first time, she was face to face with a prey she was unsure if she could defeat. No. A single word rang through her head. Are you done here, Mari? No. Is this the limit of what you can do? No. Are you going to idly stand by as this beast slaughters the village? No. Will this beast be the end of you? No! Mari grits her teeth and with her free hand grabs her other blade Gruden. Garmer of Redgate! My name is Mari, chosen of Uther, warrior of the Earth Clan. If you think you're gonna make it past me, then you're out of luck. Mari drags her sword Gruden across the ground, igniting it, rushing faster than she ever has before. She leaps onto one of the overturned trees, gaining leverage over Garmer. The beast unleashes a feral roar and leaps toward the sky, claws extended to rend Mari in half. Mari reaches the end of the tree and leaps skyward. An otherworldly power wells up inside her. The feeling of a comforting touch on her frostbitten hand. A tear gathers in her left eye. Looking down towards the ground, she sees the man Al and another person, an almost ghostly figure. In her head, she can hear her. Q would probably say you got this, kid, but you know that? You know that, so I'll say, take care. Watch over them for me. I'll be your wings when you need them the most. Elle looks up and waves to Mari.
Looks like you got things handled here, kid. Give him hell!
Mari holds the two swords above her head as she descends on the beast, the feeling of two different hands placed on her back. Garmer pauses for a brief second, surprised by the touch of a feather on its face. That split second, however, was all Mari needed. The clouds in the sky part as her magic shoots skywards. Breathe through the night sky! Good in style! Phoenix Hinode! Mari descends in a golden beam, her blades touching the face of Garmer. The sheer wind force alone forces him to buckle and fall to the ground. As his body and Mari reach the ground, a burning pillar shoots skyward, brightening the night sky temporarily and burning away the frost and snow along the forest. Mari gazes towards the sky, concerned that she broke the cycle of day and night. Shrieking in pain, the beast burns and thrashes, baring its fangs. It stares at Mari as it races off. Mari of the Earth Clan, I will return for you someday. And make no mistake, I will tear you limb from limb. Hey, Elle, did you see that? Mari looked around. There wasn't a trace of Elle at all on the mountain. She had looked all over for him, even going back to the campground. Upon reaching the campground, she's greeted by a white-haired mage enjoying a cup of tea. The mage asks for the sword back and sits Mari down by the fire and asks, "How much do you know about the Grail War?" Whoa, that's crazy!
Whoa!
Whoa!
Good
Lord!
stuff.
Sheesh! Oh my god, is this
But
Can't
canon?
wait for them.
It can't be canon though, because Mari cooks in this, and we know she.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the one.
Oh shit!
Mari can cook.
Mari can't cook
One
with
meal
shit.
really good, okay?
She makes like lamb
She
chops.
can make pork chops real good.
Okay,
And-
pork chops, but she
and
doesn't know how to
egg.
make an
Yeah,
egg.
maybe like she only has
Yep.
one set menu.
Can't forget about egg.
Egg.
Yeah, an egg. Ooh, you guys like crunchy egg. Crunchy egg.
She has never seen an egg in her life. In her
I'm,
defense.
I'm
Your
crying
Honor.
over the ghost of Stelia though.
The ghost of Stelia.
I was like, oh, how do I make Stelia's voice different than
Yeah.
mine?
Also, thank you for the raid.
I like when
the
you
raid, by
shout
the
out
way.
attack names.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Always
that was
good.
really good.
Oh, thank you guys. I just
Who-
channel my inner Chuni.
Who do you think wrote it?
Gee, I wonder who it could be. Who could write a backstory about my character,
His backstory we do not know.
whose backstory that we do not know.
I already. It's not me. It's like.
It's not multi because
Yeah,
multi wrote for
Multi was mine.
Well, yeah,
as
multi-
extra.
Wait, you're right.
Yeah.
Wait, who do I have? Who are my options?
I think I
Got
I don't
him.
know who this is.
I think I know.
Do you?
I think I know too.
I also think I know.
The
Really?
music
I think
was a
I know.
giveaway for me.
Really? Oh crap.
I think I know too.
Wait, I forget. Who are my
Yo.
options left to choose
So
from?
your
I forget.
options
Everyone
are
What
Yuzuki,
the fuck?
Q, Asterix, and Tisha.
Is it Tisha?
No.
Oh crap. Am I gonna be the only one who guesses wrong? Wait, did
Got
anyone
two
else
more.
guess all three wrong?
You got two more.
Two more.
Is it Yuzuki?
That would have been crazy if I was writing to you about writing your
That's true. Yuzuki literally said something that was like, I think I know who this is.
Oh, true. Oh crap. Wait. What are my options
Asterix
again?
and Cube.
Oh
I think
crap.
I
Asterix.
No.
That's crazy.
It's Q.
You got all three wrong.
Dang it!
I knew by the sword
Yeah,
styles. I'm like, this is cute.
I did
Such
right
a
away
good
because
job,
the music was all
Q.
based
You
on
did a great
voices.
job.
It was really
So
good.
good, Q.
Yeah. Holy
Can I just say,
shit.
I only knew it was Q because there were so many fighting terms in this. I was like, who
Yeah.
knows about fighting terms?
Yeah.
Q. And literally, that was the
True.
only reason why I was able to guess who it was. Because of the fighting.
Dang
Yeah.
it, Q, I'm sorry. Q, you can annihilate me with your mind.
Q, kill her. I'm just kidding.
Get rid of her.
Oh, please, thank God.
Finish her.
But it was
You
really
1v1
good,
her
though.
in Grand Blue versus now.
Oh, true, just destroy me.
Revenge.
It was so good, though. Thank you. I loved it.
Oh god
Is it
damn
canon?
it. It is canon.
Yeah, is it canon multi?
Yeah.
But
Oh,
she cooks in it.
Well, she has
Yeah,
one
she
thing
can
she
cook
can
one
cook.
It's that one thing.
We also didn't
Yeah.
say if it was good cooking or not. She just said she was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ate it.
True.
It was
Okay,
burned.
Q, Q, was
did
it
turn it
Q, was
down.
it good cooking or bad?
Guys, but she was using herbs. Who someone who doesn't know how to cook is not using
What if
herbs?
it was like those like ready
if
to
it was
make
just
kids? She got
grass?
HelloFresh.
What if she just grabbed whatever was on the
She
ground?
thought
been
she
just
thought it was
whatever's on the
rosemary,
ground.
but it was just grass. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Elle could have not eaten it because not because he couldn't eat, but it was just burnt to shit.
It was really nasty.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also dreamy.
Elle obviously stood for Lancer, by the way.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I can't wait for them to go find Kira.
That was so good.
was really
I
good,
was
Q.
like, I don't recognize this from my. I was like, I didn't write this in my backstory.
I think the only thing Q wrote that, like, if you wanted to be canon, had to fix, you have to replace Tomei Village with the Earth Clan.
So, okay, I have something
Okay, you're
really
not gonna replace
funny.
the cooking?
Well, no.
Wow.
That's actually the second draft because the first draft had Roma in it.
Oh.
And then as I was
Roma
writing it,
doing?
Roma became canon.
That's crazy.
Oh my god, that would have been so funny.
Dreamy, here's the link so you can read it.
That was so peak. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, let me get the music
Okay.
going.
I'm chapter 1. Insane.
You're on chapter 1.
I just want to say you guys are really good at this like meta writing and analysis thing. My head is empty. I'm like,
No, yours is good. I like yours. I like yours.
I mean, it took me 3 guesses for mine, so
God, whose song did this person?
That's true.
have?
Asterisk did take 3 guesses.
Oh, it's this one.
That's true.
it's okay. I feel the most uneducated in writing. I probably read the least amount of fan fiction among everybody.
I read 0. So
Oh, me too.
I used to.
I haven't done this in like.
Me too.
I haven't done this in a long time.
Oh,
Yeah.
just kidding.
Fanfics?
It's
Man,
okay.
what a blast to have.
I do have a degree in writing, but I have not written in many, many years.
You have a degree in writing. That
Whoa.
I
checks out.
do.
No wonder.
That checks out.
When I get
that's
my
where
hands on you.
that's where the toxic comes from.
But
Yeah.
but I had not written in like many, many years. Basically, I graduated and I was like, okay, and then
Okay.
Okay.
Nope.
I will
Yep.
definitely. Actually, I don't know. It's up to Dreamy, but go ahead, Dream.
Okay. Okay. Chapter 1. I'm chapter 1. That's crazy. Masking his presence among the shelves of books before him, Varian drifts through the unfamiliar sight as he gathers his thoughts. Is this an AU? Is my question. I feel like this is an AU. Okay. Last he remembered, he had simply gone to bed for the night, training his new student, using more of his limited social battery than he expected. Still, the fatigue shouldn't have been enough for him to be taken somewhere without his knowledge. His cautious nature wouldn't allow him to settle on the experience, being a mere dream. An enemy, okay, not an AU. An enemy could feasibly have discovered his status, and it wouldn't be impossible for a servant to trap him in an unknown space. The chatter found in the religious section had pushed him to move towards lesser populated areas, and he lifted his head to find himself surrounded by covers of absurdly muscular men, holding on to scantily clad distressed women. Normally, it wouldn't even elicit a response beyond a scoff, but each passing title served as a reminder of a certain Erangel, causing an annoying heat to singe his face. Should I voice him? I can voice him.
Yeah, go ahead.
What am I doing? Am I some dirty-minded kid? He scorns himself, muttering under his breath before he tries to shuffle away. Instead, he nearly loses his balance as his body clashes against another. Instinctively, he takes a defensive stance before he realizes who stands before him. Hey, can you watch where you're going? As if the thought of her caused her to manifest, Dreamy's glare, as piercing as her voice, met his stunned gaze instantly. She wasn't lucky enough to catch herself. Rubbing her thighs in pain as she and her pile of books had fallen to the floor. If you're just here to gawk at books instead of actually reading, don't stand in the middle of the aisle. What are you doing? He interrupts himself, trying to hastily pull her up with one hand, motioning for her to keep quiet with the other. You know, never mind. I don't know how you ended up here too, but we need to find a way out. I walked, you weirdo! To his surprise, she pulls her arm back. Just because we're in a library doesn't mean I can't scream if you're being a creep. I'm not being a creep. I'm just trying to save our lives, you it. He stops again, blinking as he sees the confusion on her face. She was in a completely different outfit, far more conservative, he noted, than the last time they'd met. Which is insane, because I feel like my current outfit is pretty conservative. The shock on her face and in her voice seemed to be genuine. Do you not know who I am? Am I? Oh, wait, sorry, that's him!
Yeah.
Do you not know who I am? Am I supposed to? She retorts instantly, pointedly giving him a look down. You don't look like you're from here. Library cards are only for members of the King's Clan, so that's too bad for you. Her words are enough for him to piece a few things together. 1. This Dreamy in front of him somehow doesn't know who he is. 2. They were in a King's Clan library, at least one convincing enough to fool her. He has the passing thought to leave her be, but if she's been compromised too, then Yuzuki wouldn't forgive him for it. Using his sister to convince himself that was the only reason he cared, he changed his demeanor to scope out the situation further. No, I'm a traveler, He pauses, the apology coming out of him like molasses. Steeling himself, he bows his head slightly before extending a hand towards her. I'm sorry, I think I've gotten lost. I mistook you for someone I knew. You must not like that person that much if that's how you'd speak to them. Dreamy huffs, taking his hand reluctantly. Or maybe they don't teach manners where you're from? Yeah, this is definitely her. Varian holds back a sigh, her words stinging the same way they always do. As soon as she's standing, he kneels to pick up the book she's dropped. A date on an open journal catching his eye. That's about 6 months ago. Has her memory been reset to then? Oh my god. Time. It's not that. The girl I was thinking of is a special case. I'm usually trying to match what she dishes out. He holds out her books towards her with a practiced smile, legitimate pride peeping through. He had to get these points against her where he could. Maybe she'd laugh about it once she remembers everything. But I agree, it's no way to speak to a stranger, so I apologize again. It's fine, I guess. Dreamy snatches the books from him in an instant, holding them close to her chest. Just be more careful next time. Books are really hard to repair if they're damaged. People? Not so much. If it's physical damage, at least. He finds himself in stunned silence for a moment. Her words always seem to throw him for a loop. What is anyone even supposed to say to that? He wonders. She must have always been like that. Blunt with her words, as if she were always speaking thoughts without a filter. It was a quality of hers he couldn't bring himself to dislike. He had spent nearly his whole life filled with people who would lie to his face without hesitation, even if it caused him occasional grief. Her honesty was refreshing. Oh, you speak like you don't have trouble with the ladder. Are you some kind of healer? Varian asks her, forcing himself to find words to continue the conversation. Yeah, I'm learning to be a pretty good one, I'd say. She flips her hair triumphantly, pleased to be recognized. Okay, whoever wrote my voice did a really good job, I just want to say.
It sounds just like her, yeah.
Yes, whoever wrote my voice did a good job. Actually, I shouldn't be prying without properly introducing myself. My name is Varian. He bows, extending his hand towards her once more, remembering what scraps he had learned of King's Clan etiquette from the Mirror Clan. As if his son of formality flipped a switch within her, Dreamy straightens her posture before she shakes his hand. I'm Dreamy. She bites her lip. Actually, just Dreamy is fine. Dreamy, that's a nice name. She must mean to hide her connection to Sarek. This doesn't escape his notice, but it seems the better option is to play the fool. If I could ask for your help finding the exit to this library, I'd appreciate it. Like I said, I've been lost for a bit. It's bigger than any library I've been to. Well, she hums in thought, weighing the decision in her mind. Sure, I'm just about done with my shift anyway, but in return, can you answer some questions of mine? There's enough flights of stairs to walk and talk anyway. Of course, you're helping me out here. Ask me whatever you want, though you shouldn't expect anything too interesting. He nods, gesturing for her to lead the way. As they began their walk, the questions she had were surprisingly mundane. How long had he been traveling? what kind of map he used to navigate, if he was by himself or with friends, how he managed to keep himself healthy and fed. Her eyes had lit up with each answer, and occasionally he would hush her into an aisle so that she feverishly took notes. He knew she was inquisitive, but he was expecting more questions about the kind of journey he was taking. He tried to speak of their shared memories, hoping it would help catch her back up. She did not react to his attempts to reawaken her memory, and despite their trek, he still saw no sign of an exit. He had almost thought that she might be an illusion after all, luring him into whoever's trap this belonged to. Then, Dreamy suddenly stopped writing to stare at him. When you travel at night, how often do you find yourself looking up the stars? It must be pretty dark, so... Rather than the curiosity she had with her previous questions, this one had a hint of wistful tone to it. Don't you think the map of the sky would be good to have? Then, even if it were dark, you could follow the constellations and you'd be able to keep going, right? I've never thought about it. It sounds like a good enough idea. Usually you're resigned to camp at night because of other risks. It'd be good to make sure you're on pace, even resting. He shrugs. Right, that's exactly what I think. She nods in approval, all wistfulness evaporating for excitement. If I could travel around like you, that's what I'd be doing. Well, why don't you? I'm sure you could get a couple of close friends. Varian stops, seeing her expression once again darken at the last word he spoke. I can't. That's why I said if. I'm stuck here. Dreamy sighs, mood instantly swapping to crestfallen. I think you're the only person around my age I've talked to in like months that hasn't just brushed me off. Plus, I'm pretty important here. Well, my family is. I'm not really allowed the same kind of freedom as regular people. He had known a little of her past, but not much. As easily as she brings it up around him, she's just as quick to throw it under a rug. He had always assumed that the two came from entirely different worlds. She was raised as a noble by a loving family and surrounded with friends. Oh boy, little does this guy know. He, in near isolation, denied the light of the sun. It made sense that her life had come with its own struggles, and he felt guilt bubble up knowing he turned a blind eye to it. Perhaps it's because this might not be Dreamy at all, but he opens his mouth to speak, with words he had never said aloud before. Since I was born where I was, I felt trapped too. Then my brother made it so I could never be free. He glances at her to gauge her reaction, her eyes meeting him for a moment. He feels his cheeks flush before he continues, averting his gaze to scratch the back of his head. But hey, things happen to work out for me. I think they'll work out for you too. You really think so? Varian finds Dreamy's face meeting him again, staring as if to judge how genuine he was. He almost takes a step back in surprise, but holds his ground rather than let her think he lacks faith. Yeah, I think you'll find like-minded people. You're learning to heal, right? So that kind of role is irreplaceable on a team. His gaze softens as he looks at her. She'd probably be upset if he just left it at that. Oh wait, is this his thinking? Oh wait, she'd probably be upset if I just left it at that. Besides, she helped me out too. Without her, he might have just stayed holed up in a room until they had left the Rain Clan. I can tell too. You're honest, maybe even to a fault. Sometimes people do need to hear from someone who just tells you how it is, I think. If someone around you is having trouble, you can help ground them. Realize what it is that's important, that kind of person is. And he hates to borrow someone else's words, but nothing else comes to mind. Besides, that guy was right when he said it. Your personality is one of a kind. Anyone would be lucky to have you with them. He watches Dreamy's eyes widen before she thrusts her pile of books in front of her, nearly shoving him into a nearby shelf. Their difference in height is just enough for him to see her face flushed as brightly as the star clips scattered in her hair. Okay, well, that's nice. That you think that. Whatever stranger you just met, by the way. Never thought she could get flustered like this. He was so used to her with a smug expression on her face that he lingered at the sight. He ought to try to get the upper hand on her more often. Look, the exit is right over there. Whoa, she declares, erotically pointing out double doors not too far from where they stand. Well, we better get going. Thanks for answering my very scholarly questions that I asked for pure scientific reasons and nothing else. Yeah, you better write all of that down too. He follows along with a grin, relaxed as all manners were thrown out the window. It's the kind of thing you shouldn't forget. Her pace quickening as they reach the exit, she pauses one last time. Well, one more thing actually. As a traveler, you should be more careful. Regaining her composure, she turns on her heel, grinning back at him. Varian, you should be nicer to that girl you mentioned. Otherwise, she's totally gonna end up hating you. Well, I wouldn't want that, he sighs, pushing the door open as he closes his eye in preparation for the sun. Come on, Dreamy, let's get going. And then, as if on cue, The sun did bathe his world in white as his eye fluttered awake. So it was just a dream after all? He really was some kid thinking about a girl he somehow managed to sleep with to the point of having dreams about her. He'd slap his own forehead if it wouldn't cause a further headache. Still, it felt strangely real. I guess it wasn't a bad dream. He sat up in bed, hand placed over where she once slept. He draws his hand back once he realizes what he was doing, cringing to himself for acting like some love-struck idiot. She's out of my league anyway. She's out of my league anyway. For all I know, she's just going to come back with some handsome face in tow. A knock on the door reminds him of his reality. A small voice behind it. It's time for breakfast, Fee calls out. The blue fish lady said if you don't come down soon, there's not going to be anything left. Tell her I'm on my way, he grumbles, adding haste to his morning routine. Thanks, you should get back downstairs too. We've got a lot to cover to... Interrupted again by an oh-so-familiar voice, he stops. We're with Dexima. Is he safe? Do you want us to tell him you're alive or keep secret? So, this is exactly what I said. Who wrote this down for the session? Also, I'm sorry about everything. Dreamy's voice echoes in his ear. The name of the man is enough to start him fully awake, and his mind is full of questions. So much for not making his headache worse. He rubs his temples as he sends messages back to her, trying to understand the current situation, that is, until she greets him good morning. He falls back on her first words to him. The last time they had spoken, he had lashed out at her. Not his best moment. But he was seeing red. He thought that his wordless goodbye had smoothed things over with her, but if the girl he had dreamt about was even remotely close to the real one... Her voice rings in his ears like a warning. She'll totally end up hating you. He needed to answer her with at least some of the honesty, the kind that she always meets him with, face first. He gives her as much advice as he can within the spell's limit, leaving the last of it as words just for her. Don't apologize. You're fine. Good morning and be well. Because I want to see you. Oh, this is not him saying it. This is in his mind. Oh, because I want to see you again and just see how close you are to my dreams. That was very sweet. That was very sweet.
He dreams of tsundere dreamy.
Yeah.
So this is canon, right?
It's canon.
It's canon. It's canon,
right?
Gotta be canon.
Well, I mean,
canon.
he
100%
fucking
canon.
cursed Dexima, so I mean, that sounds...
Yeah, Dexima mentioned.
He doesn't know. They haven't interacted again.
I don't
This
know.
person got my voice like perfectly. I want to say it was
your way
very
of speaking, yeah.
It was so good.
It was very funny to read because I was like, oh, this is like probably how I would have had her say this, so it was really funny.
Who do you think wrote it? Your candidates are Tisha, Yuzuki, and Sleepy. No, Yuzuki, Tisha, and Asterix.
Okay, I'm gonna say Yuzuki.
What about Mario?
Yeah.
Oh no,
Oh,
some
and
Mario
Mario.
still something. But
Well,
it was Yuzuki.
it was a labor of love.
And the reason why I thought it was Yuzuki is because recently I messaged Yuzuki because I had rewatched the Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya, and I was like, this is kind of them, Kyon and Haruhi. And then I felt like as I was reading, I was like, this is kind of the similar vibes as the show.
Did
So
you have
that's
that
why I
in
was like, I
mind?
think it's Yuzuki because like I could feel the soul of it.
It was really
So
well
that
written.
was my guess.
It's I'm a big Dreamy fan, and that's why everything sounded like you.
True.
It was really good. I was like,
It
oh,
was good. It was
look,
really good.
Like, look at my boy Varian. Got a little development going on.
I know.
That's canon, right?
And it made sense on why he said that in the morning. That made complete sense too.
True. That's true.
He dreamt about her.
This motherfucker placed his hand over where she slept. Like,
Yeah, and then he cringed, which is something very would do.
Yuzuki
was also cringe.
Did
Real
you go
yearning
back?
hours.
Did you go back to see what I said with the sending? Because I was
No,
like, this...
I take stupid notes, so I have everything written down.
I was like,
literally
because
wrote
the
it
words
as you
were
saying
so like on point. I was like, this has to be Yuzuki.
Yeah. When I got to the, do you want us to tell him you're alive or keep secret? Because we only have like a limited amount of words, so I had to like cut out a bunch of like the extra articles and whatnot.
do you have dreams? But yeah, good job, Yuzuki. That was really
Yuzuki,
good.
that was awesome. You got my voice perfectly. It was so funny to read, actually.
Damn,
I was
3
hoping
people
it was
up.
everything you dreamed of.
It was perfect. It was awesome. It was so good. And I like I said, because I talked to you recently about rewatching the show, and you were like, Yeah.
I do love Haruhi.
Dog.
That was such a perfectly timed dog.
Yeah.
That was really good. It almost felt fake.
It could be, you know, I don't want to say I'll make it canon because like it implies a lot. So I'll let you know.
What does it imply?
Yeah, what does it imply?
That he likes her.
Yeah,
I thought he
and that's
does
correct.
though. Like
That's correct.
Does he?
There's a gun pointing at your head, by the way.
Big gun at his head.
Listen,
You need to
just
understand, Multi.
listen, Iris, just because your love life is in shambles doesn't mean you should have a brother.
I understand Sun yearning, okay?
Iris requested Toxic Yuri, okay?
I did
You have to
request
admit,
this, and you delivered
so many of those
so
lines
fucking,
sounded like
hurtfully.
They did.
Nice.
Also, I think is this the right? No, this is the right song.
I see confirmed he doesn't like her, according to Multi.
Yeah, what's up,
Of
Sleepy?
course.
Oh, music, yeah. Okay. Now you get the music playing here. All right.
It's rare in this time. I'm sorry. 1 second.
Yeah, it's good. You good?
Sesame started punching the wall, and I didn't want
Oh,
them to come out.
Sesame. The
Trying to get
mafia
free.
boss himself.
Let me out!
He's free when
He
there is
literally
no
got the
food.
It's
Never
rare
eaten
in this time
whole life.
and place that the world seems to be still, almost quiet. These times are almost so rare that you leap at a chance to make use of them. Times of peace, when the world isn't roaring to destroy itself or beasts rampaging from town to town. This was one of those peaceful times. Two individuals have found themselves at a port town along a shimmering coast, among some of the warmest days of the year. As they walk along, you can hear the rustling and shifting of plate armor from the one in front as she guides her partner through the small port village they have stopped in. She stops for but a moment as she breathes in the crisp, salty ocean air and turns to look at her traveling companion. With a smile so bright, you could swear it would eclipse the sun itself, she says.
My Lady Avinia, I think this might be a good place to stop and rest for a while.
She moves closer to Avinia, who stands before her.
We've been traveling for a few days now, but everything seems so peaceful here. I can't imagine wasting a chance like this.
Rosalia reaches forward and gently grabs the hand of Avinia as a faint shade of pink dances across Avinia's cheek at Rosa's touch. Yes, well, we have not encountered any rogues, bandits, or beasts along the roads, so this could be a moment for us to catch our breath. As she says that, the pristine visage of Avinia, who often seems so stoic and calculating, cracks for a moment, as a soft smile reveals itself as she looks at Rosalia. The two share a glance between them before Rosa begins looking at the surrounding streets. They have stopped in what looks like a village square, and vendors can be seen peddling wares to others as they pass by. A visiting merchant's vessel can be seen down a thoroughfare to the waters, unloading its recent shipment of goods. But as Rosalia and Avinia take in the sights, Avinia catches a faint scent of fresh baked bread and pastries dancing across her nose. Her eyes wander until she sees a small bakery on the edge of the square. She turns to Rosalia once again. Rosalia, how about we go grab ourselves some baked goods? It's been a moment since we've had some fresh bread. Rosalia looks over to the bakery and nods in agreement.
It really has. I'm personally used to hardtack rations, but sometimes I forget regular food exists.
She chuckles a deep laugh as she turns to Avinia once again and locks fingers as she begins to escort them both over to the bakery. Avinia glances over to her out of the corner of her eye at Rosalia, her expression burning bright for the world to see, as Avinia smiles softly and looks forward as they share this moment. As they approach the baker's stall, the scent of fresh food only wafts over them further. Good morning, ladies. Greets the baker. Could I interest you in some bread today? Came out just minutes ago. He smiles a hearty smile.
Oh,
Sorry.
shit.
He smiles a hearty smile towards them both as they begin to mull over the choices before them. Fresh bread, tarts, scones, and even a small cake sit before them, their choices seeming overflowing. Lavinia turns to Rosalia and says, "Pick whatever you wish and we will get it." As she stands before the stall and places her other hand onto Rosa's. Rosa smiles at the offer and turns to look at the display case once again. She pauses for a moment until a slight grin creeps across her face as she tells the baker,
I would like 2 loaves of your fresh bread, please, and oh, we'll take that cake too.
She turns her head to Lavinia as she continues speaking.
I would love to share the cake with my lady if you'd like to as well.
Lavinia was slightly caught off guard, not expecting Rosa to say something like that, as the pink once again warms her cheeks, and she too turns to the baker. Whatever she desires, she will have. They both stand there and wait as the baker boxes up their food in front of them, still holding hands between them. As the baker lifts the box of the treats to Rosalia, Lavinia's hand gracefully drifts up towards the baker and places the money on the top of the display. "Thank you for doing business with ya," the baker exclaims as the two return the gesture and turn from the stall. Treats in hand, Rosa begins to scan the area once again and catches a glimpse of another path from the square they had not seen prior. A small path towards the waters but away from the port, where the waves can be seen gently cresting and breaking upon the sandy shore. She turns to Lavinia and says,
I think I found the perfect spot to enjoy our treats, my lady. Just down that path, a quieter place to sit for a moment. Will you follow me there?
As Lavinia turns to look at Rosa once again, she calmly nods and says, "I will follow you anywhere, my firebird." They wander slowly together down the path and find a small patch of beach that is clear of others at this time of day. Rosa quickly reaches into her bag and pulls out a blanket and spreads it down for them both to sit on. Lavinia sits down gracefully and Rosa joins her on the blanket. They sit for a moment, letting the ocean air twirl around them, slightly cool to the skin. Rosa opens up the box and with a fork from her musket, brings a bite towards Lavinia to have. Lavinia grins as she takes a bite of the cake and is greeted with a pleasant mixture of flavors. The chocolate is deep and rich, swirling with a fresh hint of berries. This has been one of the best treats they have found since they began traveling together. It's wonderful, Rosalia. You should try some yourself. She gently grabs the fork from her hand and she, in turn, offers a piece to Rosa. Rosa, with much excitement, takes a bite from the fork before her and beams with joy as it tastes delicious. They sit together, having more cake as they watch the waters and enjoy this moment of peace together. They know that not all moments will be like these, but they enjoy them nonetheless. They know you need to take those breathers in between the battles and the journey ahead. They only have one task ahead of them for now, to head east, just as the letter describes. They both wonder if the dinner at the castle they are invited to has cake just as delicious as this one was.
Nope. It doesn't.
Oh, we have. What if we just turned around, my lady? My lady, what if we didn't go to the castle?
They should just go back, turn around, go back home.
Let's all reverse time by 5 months and then turn around.
Let's just turn around really good.
Having this cake, you know?
Yummy cake.
Yeah.
I think this is Tisha?
No.
Astwix?
Yup.
Okay,
Hey,
I thought it might be Asterix, but I was like, this is too happy. Why would he?
I can make things happy for Yuri before I crush your dreams. I mean, I thought by the
I
end.
was like, this writing style reminds me of Asterix, but the topic seems like one that Tisha would pick in terms of them being happy. So
I thought it was obvious with the foreboding ending.
I'm kind of used to like a toxic Yuri and a guy.
Just for comfort. Just a cute little
I would say the
You
biggest giveaway for me
put
was the
down
bakery.
that you wanted a date, so I didn't want it to be bad.
I feel like
And
you'd be
also-
like,
Go
this is
ahead,
the
sorry.
Yeah,
date
then
where
you
Rosalia
die of the
dies.
date somehow.
No, canonically, the next day is when that shit happens.
Oh, okay. So great. Thank you.
This
Okay,
is the
never
last
mind.
happy moment
I
that they
see.
had before it's all taken away.
Is this canon?
That is canon, which is why I wanted the other one pushed slightly further back. Mostly only because they travel from like
I see.
extreme cold to like the best summer ever. So I'm like, time.
Well, what if I just said actually no more snow and then just got really warm for everyone?
All right, Tisha, you're up next. But I gotta use the bathroom real fast, but you're up next.
But yeah,
Damn.
the other one can be canon too.
Can you at
Thank
least
you.
give me the
This was
link?
so cute.
Nope.
You're so cute.
Link.
Well,
Wait, I mean, we could just
It's-
all send you a link, right? I can see that.
Yeah.
these captains
Also-
up
It's like
next.
I got
think
two
I know who wrote
presents.
mine.
I
There we
didn't
go.
realize how I thought that the 1,000 was kind of like this is the cap you want to aim for, and so mine was so much shorter than everyone else's.
No, but I feel like it was like a good length.
I think
for,
it
like,
was
a
a cute,
date.
yeah.
Yeah.
There is other stuff I
Yeah.
kind of like. I just feel like some stuff was a little rushed.
It's okay.
No,
I
I
felt like
really
my
liked
ending
it.
was rushed too. To be
It's
honest.
okay. Mine is also short. It's okay.
When I sent mine to Multi, I said I wrote 2K words. Is that okay?
That's so many more.
That's double.
And then he said it was okay. And then I said I think the ending is a little rushed, but it's fine. Is what I.
It's
also said.
fine. Yeah,
mean,
it's fine.
It's
Okay.
solely on me not reading what the thing was. It's like
I think like
So-
Oh, you
everybody's-
saw the 1,000 words and we're like,
it's
okay.
max, so it's like 1,200.
I think everybody's picks have been just the perfect length. They've been really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Not too
It's like a
long,
little
but
I
not
wrote
too
chocolate
almost
short.
box.
3,000.
Wait. At the end, Multi, will you reveal to us who had the one that was almost 3K words?
I don't remember. It's one. It's between you and
Oh.
I thought like you and Sleepy were like very close. Like you guys like somebody's like 2.5, and I was like shit.
Oh my.
I was
Oh.
2.67.
Mine's
Six.
Really?
7.
6,
Hold on,
7.
yeah, because
6,
if
7.
you pull up the Google Doc for where you wrote it, it'll actually show the word count.
Yeah. Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh, see, I
I'm
was throwing mine
2.6.
into word
Yeah.
counter every like 10 minutes.
That's
God.
crazy.
Okay, I wrote 1.6k. That's pretty good. It's okay, guys. It's not about the length. It's about the quality.
Yeah, it's about the
True.
girth.
Yeah.
It's about
Okay,
Jimmy,
well,
was gonna
I just
say
wanted
that,
to
but
say it in a
I was
nice,
gonna
wholesome
refrain.
way.
People are gonna kill
Man.
me.
All right,
Jamie's
Tisha,
allowed to say
you
it.
want me to give you the link?
What the fuck?
Can I have the link, please?
Yes.
Ooh, the music is very nice.
God, where are you? There you are. Here you go.
Okay. Oh boy.
It
Yes.
didn't have a I don't think it had a title, but it said what if Freestar had traveled back to Wintercrest before reuniting with the party. So
Oh my god.
let's see.
Alright. Alright. 498, 499, 500. The last strike against the wooden stump echoed throughout the empty clearing as the morning sunlight glinted off the leaves. After an untimely arrival in the dead of the night at the fanciful whim of her great lady Redonia, a disgruntled and half-asleep Susano had been kind enough to show Freestar a quiet place to train, hidden away from the judgmental, wandering eyes of the residents of Wintercrest. It had been quite some time since the party last set eyes on the dreary city. Despite the long absence, little seemed to have changed, save for the quiet, far deeper without the girl's presence. It had also been far too long since Freestar had last seen a certain someone. With a sigh, Freestar dug her sword into the ground, taking a moment to breathe in the crisp morning air. Without the motion of the sword to occupy her, her worried thoughts flooded her mind. Were the other girls okay? Was this training really worth it? Would I be able to live up to my great lady's expectations? How was Almost responsively, Freestar took up her sword and in one continuous motion swiftly moved through her stances, attempting to clear her mind of unnecessary thoughts. It was so silly to have something so frivolous on her mind when there were greater issues at hand. If Kian were here, she'd run into him eventually. There was no point in seeking him out. After all, Redonia had insisted that stopping by Wintercrest was necessary, an important step to cleanse her mental burdens in a rigorous training program, despite Freestar's insistence to reunite with the party instead. With another sigh, Freestar paused, the glint of her new sword catching in the sunlight. Another thought. Would Kian be upset about his sword? Frustrated with her wandering thoughts, Freestar picked up the sword and slid it carefully into the sheath. If her great lady wanted her to relax, then thinking so unnecessary thoughts was definitely not the right mindset to have. Perhaps a coffee would help. Don't ship Kian. Okay. Ken woke with a start. Beads of sweat dotted his forehead. It was that dream again. The instinctual motion, the screaming, the cold and seemingly endless dark, until finally an unreachable light and the indistinct yet gentle voice of his sister. Shaking his head, he turned over in the uncomfortable, creaky bed, which was a bit small for his tall frame, and glanced out the window of the old inn. It was just before dawn, and the city of Wintercrest was slow to start. The sun had yet to clear the rooftops of the icy city, and most storefronts remained closed. Methodically, Kian rose from his bed to get dressed, stretching his large white wings the best he could in the small room. It had been a fair while since he had taken to the skies, held back by strict recovery orders, but more pressing was the unending list of duties that still awaited. Today was probably a good time as any to scout the city before taking care of some errands. He would need to check in with Susanoo on the supplies, check up on Ginevra, and maybe update Varian if he had a chance. Kian slipped into his iconic blue coat and paused, making a half-hearted attempt to smooth down that one stubborn lock of hair before giving up just as quickly. Reaching for his weapon, which stood ready near the bed, Kian also paused to pick up a small white feather gently resting on the nightstand, slipping it into his coat pocket. Double-checking not once, but twice to ensure it was there before heading out the door of the quaint inn. It was a silly, sentimental practice, but important to him nonetheless. The chilly air nipped at his face as he strode out into the town plaza. While Susanoo had offered him a place to stay at Flora's residence, Ken felt a bit odd accepting the offer. Maybe it was because he felt he had not earned his stay, or perhaps he grew tired of having to reject Susanoo's invitations to have some fun with all the women he kept inviting over. Varian was much better suited to handling Susanoo's eccentric personality, or so he thought. Leaving the sleepy inn behind, Ken turned down a quieter street before launching skyward with a powerful leap, surging into the air as his wings stretched in a motion as familiar to him as breathing. He did a few aerial routines, practicing and warming up in the air, when suddenly his eyes caught an unmistakable flash of purple in the clearing below. Despite the darkness of the early dawn, his keen vision did not betray who it was. "Freestar?" he muttered, his words lost to the chilly wind. After musing over the idea for a moment, he decided it would be good to get an update from her on why she was back so soon. Ken landed squarely a few feet from the lost in thought Freestar, who looked surprised to see at who landed in front of her. "Ken?" Freestar spoke, trying to appear nonchalant. She smoothed her hair best she could after training all night, cursing herself at the lack of foresight that the writers of the universe would do such a thing to her. "Okay." "You look well," Ken spoke, clearing his voice. "She looks stronger." "And you look quite well yourself, Ken," Freestar responded, doing her best to maintain her composure. "He probably thinks I look terrible." Ken waved his hand smoothly. "No need to be so tense. You can relax, Freestar." Noting her discomfort, she must be uncomfortable being questioned so early in the morning. His gaze was instinctively drawn to the new, unfamiliar sword at Freestar's hip. "Nice sword," he added offhandedly, but before Kian asked anything further, Freestar began to speak, the words tumbling out as she explained everything, from Redonia's training camp to her loss of magic, and to how his sword had been forcibly taken from her. Kian, though typically a master of hiding his emotions, appeared a bit disappointed in the news. After all that sword had been through, and so many memories of the day's training with Stelia and Ciela, there was no point in lingering over objects. After all, a sword was just a sword. The real person is gone. He distinctly put a hand in his pocket, feeling the white feather still present. Ken spoke, taking in Freestar's word calmly. "Sounds like you've been through quite a lot recently." Freestar nodded. "Incredible work, Freestar. Very smooth." "It's not terrible. After all, I got to train under my great lady. It's just quite a bit of pressure is all." Her voice trailed off. Ken, sensing an awkward silence in the air, cleared his voice before speaking. "Well, in exchange for melting my sword, how about we grab some coffee? After all, that's probably where she was headed." Freestar is clearly taken aback by the offer. "Oh, sure. Only if you're free. After all, that is where I was originally headed." The two soldiers walked, exchanging stories and pleasantries. It was peaceful. Neither expected anything more or less from each other. They were equal. No formalities, no expectations. After a brief walk, the pair stopped in front of the Wintercrest Bakery and Cafe. A small makeshift sign hung from the door, opens at 9 a.m. Freestar glanced up at the unlit bakery window. You should ask to spar. Well, it seems like we have a bit of time until the bakery opens. Ken rubbed the back of his head nonchalantly. Yeah, I guess so. You should ask her to spar. Care for a match? They both say at the same time, one more eager sounding than the other. All right. Freestar smiled confidently, a mischievous glint in her eye. How about this? Loser has to buy coffee every morning for the next week. Freestar gazed confidently at Kian, surprised by her own ability to conceal her excitement in her voice. Kian smirked, amused by the proposition. Bold wager for someone who's about to lose. The two walk a bit further until they find themselves in a convenient clearing, which the writer has placed them in because it's 5 a.m. and she needs to sleep.
Well, is that in there?
It is in there.
Very specific.
I wonder.
Yeah, I wonder who this could be.
Fake writing.
Yeah.
Oh, the writer thought she deleted that. Oh, that's crazy.
I'm sorry, because this is the second time the writer's self.
Yes, the writer self-inserted this.
Yo, this is real. This is
wonder-
real fanfiction.
This is real fanfic hours now.
I gotta go pet my dog. Goodbye.
Ken stepped forward, his lance prepared. You ready? Freestar nodded, steadying her blade, every muscle in her body tensed, eager for the adrenaline of combat. Not a moment passed before the two soldiers charged, a whirl of steel cutting through the frosty morning. The clearing listened to the resounding clashes of steel, each swing met with an equal force and precision. Freestar felt the exhilarating rush of energy, the pure joy of sparring without having to hold back. Metal clashing, their breaths matching in pace, weaving in and out of proximity. It was a dance for the two of them alone. Kian, aware of his advantage, confidently parried each of Freestar's strikes until she unexpectedly landed a sharp blow, disarming Kian as his lance flew into the air. Taking advantage of Freestar's brief revelry in victory, Ken swings his legs wide, knocking Freestar over, who lands on the ground in a pile of snow. Freestar, without thinking, lunges for Kian's coat, pulling him down into the snow beside her. The Sioux soldiers lay in the cold, taking a moment to catch their breath, their bodies still warm from battle. Freestar glanced over at Ken, only to catch Ken looking away suddenly. He stands brushing snow from his coat before offering a hand to Freestar, who still lies on the ground. You got me, Miss Daloon. You've gotten quite stronger. Well, I don't know about winning. This seemed more like a draw to me. We'd have to decide that the next match. So it seems to imply that there will be a next time, then. You can't end on a loss, right? Ken laughed, soft and genuine smile on his face. Probably the first in a long time. Well, it's nice to meet you. I'll be your personal coffee delivery angel this week. As the cords left Ken's mouth, the duo felt a momentary warm breeze in the air. Odd. Freestar smiled. It's not like she needed coffee anyways. After all, she doesn't need to sleep. But maybe it wasn't about the coffee. Ah, so cute.
That was so cute.
So cute.
So
Nice.
The self-insert was really good.
Sorry, I really thought I deleted that because I said that. I think I wrote out like a template, and then I was like, okay, I'll fix it when I go back through. And I was like, oh, I'm tired. I think
I gotta ask, Mari, do you play like Valorant or something like that?
I do. Why?
It's that you can't end on a loss, right?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh, so true.
You can't end on a loss.
Oh my god, you're right. Sorry. Well, you know what? Sometimes it'd be like that. Yo, fan fiction moment. Gee, I wonder who wrote your story. Weird.
Yeah, I wonder who
Yeah,
wrote it.
yes.
Interesting.
I like the very end, the good night world.
Good night, world.
Good night, world.
All right, see who's next.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh man.
Who is it?
That's a
What
funky
the?
O with our hand.
It's so funny seeing the cue spin around and around.
Oh my god.
Oh, man, I wonder who wrote
I
mine.
didn't see that one.
Man, I
coming.
wonder who wrote yours.
Man,
Mystery.
Yeah.
No.
Obviously, it was Theo, you know. That's like
Props
that's
to
me.
you.
Theo's been here
I was
the
there
whole
for you, Q.
time.
I was there for you, homie. I got you.
Theo's been here the whole time.
I see it already. The frosted flakes. It's gonna be in there. I know it.
All right, let me pull this up real quick.
We don't have any music. Teach didn't deliver me any music for this one. So.
I'm sorry, I didn't know that was a requirement for this
it
fucking
wasn't.
fic thing.
I didn't know. I
There's
just
a lot of things
randomly
I'm learning
put
about
some
this
music.
thing that was
Just grab some Time Strangers music.
When I wrote Iris's fic, I literally listened to that one song over and over and over again and did not change it at all.
That's evil. Evil behavior right there.
Wait, hold on,
But
Multi.
the
I
song
have
is so fitting.
I have a song
It is
that
so
might
fitting.
fit Spotamon. It's really funny.
Is it just the Frosted Flakes like jingle?
Frosted
Yeah.
Flakes.
Did someone do a
No.
remix?
Oh, true.
All right, let's see.
Hold on.
Holding?
Holding. We're holding.
All right,
Holding.
Multi.
Holding.
Okay.
Hold.
Sending it to you.
Hold. The fuck is this?
It fits Spotamon. Trust me.
Cute. There's no
that
way
guy?
we can listen to this shit for the entire fucking reading, bro. There ain't no way.
I want to know what it is.
Yeah.
Anybody know?
Can we hear it?
Time Stranger music.
Oh god.
That's too much.
Yeah.
What about the Nanase Bicorn theme?
That was it.
Oh, fuck me, dude.
This is crazy.
You know,
Crazy.
I think you should leave it.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
you can loop it.
All right.
Nah, that's cool. You can pull up
No,
whatever, man.
no, it's fine. Let's do it. We'll do it, Dave. Let's go.
All right.
Q.
It was the
All right,
night before
thank
the
you.
mission, and all through the camp, not a creature was stirring, not even a rat. Shumon. The girls had finally settled after their usual bickering, retreating to the bus with Jack. Meanwhile, Spotamon crawled beside his partner, Terra, getting nice and comfy, as the human boy's face made a very comfortable footrest. He'd just gotten comfortable and was well on his way to Snoozeville when a loud growl startled him. He leaped up, ready to defend against this new intruder, before realizing the call was coming from within the house. Well, stomach. Damn, I'm hungry, Spotamon grumbled, rubbing his stomach. I could really fuck up some Frosted Flakes. If only Taro were an excellent chef. Wait, I thought he was an excellent chef.
Yeah, it was like if only, and then Terra. Like I don't know where that period went. If it got when
okay.
Multi was re-editing.
Yeah, my bad.
If only Taro were an excellent chef, and he loved all the good food he was getting. But it never hit like his dreams of a cereal. It's just so hard to get in the digital world. Still, food is what he needs right now, and Terra would be the only one to supply it. Spotamon scrambled over to the sleeping form of his partner, poking his cheek repeatedly. To no avail as Terra had only turned, batting his paws away, grumbling in his sleep. Time for extreme measures. Spotamon went to the edge of the woods to find a large enough rock to get the attention he needed. Oh my god, is he gonna fucking beat him with a rock? He just about found a good one when a whiff of something delicious caught his attention. He tossed the rock away before hunting down the scent of the meat. Surely, he'll be back before anyone notices he's gone. And maybe he'll even find enough that he'll be a hero to the others. Then they'll stop bitching about the meat that Al had given up to eat during that one fight. Bolstered by his new great plan, he sped up his pursuit. It didn't take long before his target was in sight. The pink bird form of a Piomon was about to indulge in a nice, juicy hunk of meat. Perfect time to employ diplomatic tactics and negotiating skills. Spotamon's specialty. He burst out in front of his new friend, a huge grin on his face. Hey there, friendo. Are you in Arby's? 'Cause you got the meats. And I want some. He gave a super cool thumbs up. That was his trademark of him and Terra.
I don't keep figuring. I can't. I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Okay.
Well, you could do it.
I think by the end of that, nearing the end, I lost enough brain cells that I was actually kind of vibing with it.
I'm sorry. I couldn't do it. Like I heard the repeat. And I'm like, no, bro. I'm sorry.
Bring in the Resident Evil 1 director's cut basement theme.
Fuck it, we'll just do this, please.
Oh, this is
Okay.
good. Also had empty music.
There we go.
Or not, considering with the Yelp the Piomon held onto her prize tighter and booked it. Fuck. Well, time for Spider-Man's next specialty, absolute violence. He gave chase, dashing after the chicken in his neck. The Piomon panicked seeing Spider-Man approach, gave a high-pitched yelp before turning and desperately opening her beak for green flames, spiraling out towards him, shouting, "Spiral Twister!" I don't know what the bird sounds like.
Wait, that was really on point.
It was on point, yeah.
Oh. In an attempt to throw him off, but he dodged, left claws digging into the ground. Not to be too off course while getting out of the way of the flames. He springs forward without missing a beat, with smoke clearing to continue his pursuit, only to see his target do a sharp turn to the right to put more distance between them. Time for extreme measures. All right, maximum overdrive! Placing his sword in his mouth and running on all fours in a burst of speed towards using nearby trees as a springboard, the Piomon stood no chance, as with one final leap, Spider-Man tackles the bird, and they tumble with unchecked momentum. If you hear any sneezing in the background, no you didn't. Unfortunately, in the scuffle, the true prize gets propelled forward out of their reach. The meat flies through the air, only to disappear as a large flying shadow consumes it, zipping by before either rookie could even identify it. Spider-Man and Piomon lay tangled and stunned for a moment before he twists himself around, pinning the bird to the ground. Well, if I can't have the meat, I guess we're having chicken tonight. His sword raised. Wait! The Digimon devolved into begging as the sharp blade prepared to drop and end its life.
We'll just turn into data, right? It won't even matter killing me.
Seeing the blade not waver, tried a different tactic.
Wait, no, listen. I know where something even better is.
Spider-Man stopped considering. Something better than meat?
Yes!
The Piomon struggled.
There's human world food. There's a stash, and I know where it is.
Human world food? Could it be? The human item... Oh, hold on. The human item place got exploded worse than... Censored for PG-13 rating. Spider-Man replied, incredulously, but curiosity was fully piqued.
No, it's a special stash. A Digimon had been hoarding it.
Piomon struggles more, sweating nervously.
A special stash. Oh, just like Terra had under his mattress. Only for food.
Huh?
Spider-Man lowers the sword.
If I let you go, then you have to show me where it is. But if you run, then you're getting back shots from my blade.
Oh my god.
Not the back shots. Not the back shots.
Listen, these are all canon things that Spider-Man would say.
These are all things that he said.
Yeah.
The PG-13 rating.
Piomon nods eagerly. If not confused, once Spider-Man moves up, she quickly gets up, dusting her off.
Okay, follow me.
She starts leading the way, explaining as they go.
It's guarded by a Numemon. If we sneak up, then maybe we can both get some food.
Shortly, the pair reaches their destination, a giant pile of supplies, towering just a short distance away. A glorious mountain of food and treats. But the pinnacle that Spider-Man can see is a blue box with an orange Digimon that Spot has never seen but would recognize anywhere.
That's it!
Oh wait,
This is it!
Piomon whispers.
Now it's down to the Numemon. So maybe we'll get lucky.
Piomon's hopes were quickly dashed as Spider-Man leaped out in full view. Oh my god, that's fucking fun. Shouting at the top of his lungs.
Numemon! Give me the frosted flakes, and my life is yours!
A moment of silence before Piomon shouts at the crazed lion Digimon.
What is wrong with you? How was that still? Nah, I don't roll like that now. Not when Frosted Flakes are on the line.
Spider-Man responded before turning his back to the piled mountain.
Either we do this the easy way, or I do my favorite activity.
Killing.
Whatever, man, you're on your own.
Piamon shouts, running away, just as something comes flying towards the air at Spider-Man.
Ah, shit!
Literally as the last second, Spider-Man dodges out of the way of a poopy missile.
Get away!
Wait,
Shouted
an
a
actual
Neasley
poopy
for-
missile?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we need context for what these look like.
Piamon is a pig bird. Numemon is a gross fucking thing. Like,
Numemon's literal shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
This was Piomon. And this is Numemon. There you go.
They
That was my
they
backup
live in the
character.
sewers and they fling poop.
Oh,
at
I
you.
remember that episode.
You're
Oh my
back.
God.
That's so
My
funny.
backup.
That's really.
What the hell?
Get away!
Shouted a nasally, grating voice. Thief! Spider-Man zigzag, dodging and twisting not to get a face full of shit, as poop is slung towards him at alarming speed. But Numemon miscalculated, as each attack made it easier to determine the direction it was coming from. In no time, he was upon the freaky little green slime, blade ready to come down, only to get a face full of stink as a Digimon burped in his face with a
Hyper Stink Shot!
Spider-Man falls, gagging and coughing for a moment before his instincts kick in, rolling out of the way of a filth kick aimed in his direction. Oh wait, I gotta do the voice.
Field Kick!
He grips his sword, bouncing to his feet, rushing forward, jumping over a
Yucky tongue!
attack. I don't know why I made him Kuwabara.
Yeah.
It works.
The voices are really good. I'm really enjoying it.
Before sweeping the blade into an arc, connecting with the Numemon, slicing from its open mouth, splitting it in half. Oh my god, he fucking killed him. Well, I mean, yeah, it's Spider-Man.
It's Spider-Man. He has a body count.
He does. This line burst into data as Spider-Man whips the blade to clean the remains off.
Just another one to the kill count.
Spider-Man smirks, oh my god, before going to the ultimate prize. He retrieves the holy grail of cereal before scribbling down the pile. He wonders for a moment if he should let the others know of the food before shrugging. He only got the important thing anyway. They'll be fine. He walks back to the camp, box in hand. Spider-Man returns just as dawn breaks. Terra looks to be just waking up, stretching and rubbing the sleep out of his eyes. Spider-Man approaches, munching on a paw full of Frosted Flakes. Spider-Man? Terra looks at the Digimon. What?
What's up, Terra?
He stares up, talking with food in his mouth, smacking on the sugary flakes. Where did you get that? Terra looks confused, scratching the back of his head.
Don't worry about it, baby girl.
Spider-Man plops down next to him, ignoring the sputtering coming from his partner as he finally fucks up some Frosted Flakes.
I like this a lot.
The way that
Oh my
you got
god.
So
all
good.
of his mannerisms is alarming.
It was legit
Blimey.
1-to-1, bro. Like
Funny fucking Spider-Man.
my favorite is a God of War reference. That was my favorite line.
I know. I fucking lost it during that.
No way this man is stealthing or negotiating. He's gonna do the fucking reference.
Yeah. Oh, that was
Bro,
really good.
please let this shit be canon. It's too fucking funny.
This is how his Frosted Flakes spawn every time.
Yeah, that's how he's gonna appear with a box of Frosted Flakes.
This son of a bitch didn't tell anybody. He just said, "Eh, whatever, fuck him."
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, that's very Spider-Man.
I know.
Yeah, it's
But I'm like, this son of
very
a
up
bitch.
his alley.
What? I got the food I need. Like, what do I care?
What do you want
Like,
me to
the fuck
do
you mean?
about
You guys need food.
Yeah. I got Frosted Flakes.
I wonder
That's
who
the
wrote
only
it.
thing you need.
Yeah, I wonder who wrote
I
it.
wonder who wrote it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's almost like there
who
was
wrote
only
that?
one person left on this.
Theo.
Really?
Yeah, Theodore.
It was Theo.
It's
Yeah.
Theo.
It's Theo.
No.
Of course it
You're
is.
so
I got you, bro.
Alright, Theo, where's your fanfiction, Theo?
Yeah.
Here's your fanfiction. You
Uh,
had
we
all
read-
We
we
read all
read
of ours, so now you
Yeah.
gotta produce all the
And
fiction.
honestly,
for
Theo,
us.
this stream has been what, like almost 3 hours. I feel like you should have had enough time to write something for us.
Yeah, in 3 hours.
Yeah,
you
but
could've
no
done
no
the
one told me to,
Theo
so I didn't
No,
do it.
I did at the beginning of
Specifically-
the
We
stream.
did.
Yeah, we
we said
did.
you had to write something
Yeah.
for all of us.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I did it.
Oh,
Letting us
So you
down
hate us.
again.
Understood.
I don't
Wow.
hate you. I'm just,
I'm just lazy.
I didn't think to write.
Okay. All right, buddy. This is a thanks we get.
Okay, Theodore Magnus.
Well, for those who are watching, if you want to read it yourselves, here's the link where you can read all 9 chapters of different stories made by us.
Oh
What
my
comments?
God.
What comments have we got so
Yay.
far?
We got 5 comments.
Well, comments. What are the
Crazy.
comments?
Yeah, read
Oh
the
my God.
comments.
This story stayed in my head even after I stopped reading, which is the best compliment I can give. That's
If
for
you
the
just do
first
the entire
chapter.
work, you can see all the comments. At
Okay,
the bottom.
thank God I don't know how to do that, so I just what?
Yeah.
Where do I go?
So
Into-
go up entire work and,
And
then
then
just scroll down to the bottom comments. Yeah.
And it should
Oh,
just
sure.
tell you
The
what
chapter.
chapter
One
it's
of
for.
them.
too.
Yeah, chapter 1, chapter 3, cute fluff, hashtag make it canon. Chapter 6, I like how D&D spells were woven in naturally to the fight. Chapter 7, Doom Yuri, don't make it canon. Chapter 8, I love it so much, the girls are cute. Little date, I feel like you characterized the romance so well. It was nice to get a glimpse of the life they had before everything went down. Thank you so much, Asterix.
Yippee!
Yay! Thank you, everybody.
Everyone who wrote, who participated.
Yeah, seriously.
This was a fun exercise. Even though we all turned it in like we're a bunch of college students at the last.
I
Listen.
did it way before the final deadline.
Dream was
Okay.
a very good
Mixed
writing
student is what I've
degree.
Hey, hey, I
I
am a
handed mine in
college
before a deadline.
Yeah, I submitted.
I submitted.
You had to
self-insert
beg
was
for the
At 5
teacher
a.m.
for an
At 5
extension.
a.m.
Yeah.
That's my
I
goat.
was early.
The self-insert was really good, actually.
That was really
Yeah,
funny though.
it was
yeah.
funny.
That's true to
It was really
fanfiction.
funny, yeah.
So, well, thank you guys for coming in. We appreciate it, as always.
If you want to make fanfics of your own, feel
Yeah,
free
we're
to do
not-
so. We
we're
have
not-
some really good ones that we
We-
like
we
already.
will
So
Yeah.
Watch
Yeah.
them. We perceive
Yeah.
them. We will
We-
glue our eyeballs to them.
Absolutely. I'm ready to Jared the Music Bear.
It's
Jared,
been so long. How's Jared
Whoa,
doing?
Bear.
To
I
the
don't know.
chair.
to the Jared.
I want to see if he still has his giant racket.
Are you gonna ask him when you get inside the fucking stream?
No, if I don't see it, yeah.
Oh, right. It's like
It's
right behind
iconic.
him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright,
It's like a
thank everybody
halo.
for joining.
Thank you everybody for joining.
Thank
See
you,
you guys
everyone.
on Monday.
Thank you.
See you on Monday for more Fate.
See you Monday.
Maybe Roma
Yes.
will be there.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Who
god.
knows?
Let's make sure Theo sits through another 4 hours.
Doing
Yeah,
nothing.
we need to do a detour. We actually do need to go
Yeah.
to Wintercrest to make this canon, so you know.
No,
Yeah.
no.
True.
Or
We're
a
gonna make it
shopping
all-
episode.
Yeah, we're gonna make
More
it all
shopping.
canon, guys.
Yeah.
Here we
Not
go.
all
Jury.
canon. He's not all
Don't
Wait,
talk
how
to
did
Baron
you-
again.
He's not all canon.
They're not all canon. Only one. I mean,
Yes, they are.
only one that's well.
Nope.
I don't know. Well, I don't.
No?
Iris's
A lot-
can't
I
be
think a lot could
canon
be
because it
canon.
doesn't have her new character
lot
yet.
Only like 2 or can't be canon. It's like 2 of them.
Which
but-
Whoa.
cannot be canon.
Which ones?
Yeah.
Which ones?
Yeah.
There's a gun pointed at your face right
the,
now.
the Iris one can't be canon, and the Kian one can't
Okay.
be canon.
Yeah.
No. Oh wait,
It,
that's
it
true.
does say. It does say.
What if I change the
a what
location?
if.
I just didn't know what timeline to put it.
No, they won't work.
No,
They won't work.
please.
Sorry, it won't work.
Oh.
It's unfortunate. It was,
She
it
got
was,
to write her son.
it was a
Come
cute.
on.
It was a
I'm
cute
gonna crash
story.
out.
It was a cute
I
story.
mean,
was
there could be
very
canon
good.
aspects
come on.
of it, like Kian carrying around the feather, you know?
Oh.